Echo. You said you want the smoke. Now you got it.
Yeah. Some things you don't gotta explain. If you've been through it, if you lived it, if you know, you know. Yeah. Started from the bottom where the lights stay low. Dreams in my pocket, but the world said no. Cold nights, grounded heart full of stone. Built my own lane, now the path is my throne. People talk loud, but they don't really see. Every scar on my soul built the man I be. Pressure makes diamonds, yeah, that's how it goes. Real ones understand, if you know, you know. Late nights, no sleep, chasing that glow. Pain in the past, but the fire still grows. Truth in the struggle, strength in the soul. You don't need words, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Through the fire and the rain we go. If you know, you know. From the shadows to the stage we glow. Raise your hands, let the whole world know. Some things only the real ones know. If you know, you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Walking through storms where the thunder rolls. Life tried to break me, but I kept control. Every closed door turned into a road. Every dark night made the fire explode. Loyalty deep like a code we chose. Fake ones fade when the truth unfolds. We keep it real, that's the life we show. No explanation, if you know, you know. From the pain came power, from the doubt came pride. Every battle fought, every tear we cry. We rise like thunder, hear the crowd explode. This is more than music, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Through the struggle, the legends grow. If you know, you know. Turn the pain into rocket flow. Raise your voice, let the whole world know. Some things only the real ones know. If you know, you know. Yeah, yeah, no.
Only in me. Only in me.
You can throw it all away when things break, when things shatter. Write it on your face, every little detail matters.
Only in me.
I feel the tension in my veins, like the spring that won't release. Every secret, every stain, still echoing underneath.
I'm the coil, I'm the weight, I'm the ghost you can't escape. Only in me.
It never fades.
Only in me.
The mess you made,
You try to hide, but I still see. Everything lives
yes, yeah.
only in me.
Yeah, you say you didn't know, but you knew from the start. Every crack in the mirror came straight from your heart. You played the victim, point fingers, rewrite the scene. But the truth don't vanish, it just hides in between. Every lie that you told, every mask that you wore, got you pacing in circles, still knocking on the same door. Try to bury the past, but it's stuck in your chest. Even silence gets loud when you're fighting yourself.
Only in me.
Yeah, die for me, brother.
You don't know what you've seen,
Love one another.
but it's never what it seems.
Lie for me, brother.
Hide behind the cover.
When everything breaks,
You run from each other. No one's ever truly good. No one's ever truly evil. We do things you never should. And we're never really equal. No one's ever truly good. No one's ever truly evil. We do things we never could.
still pretending we're all
People.
take your best shot, go ahead, release pressure. All that anger just turns into a stretcher. Carrying weight that you never addressed. Now it's living in your lungs, now it's stuck in your breath. Propaganda in your head, got you lost in the spin. Calling me out, but you're hiding your sin. You built this fire, now you're feeling the heat, but the truth don't die. It repeats, it repeats.
You point your finger, but it comes back to you. Only in me,
It never fades.
only in me.
The mess you made,
No man is good.
no man is free.
We carry shadows only in me. 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 Only in me.
Yeah. The night's alive again. Feel it under my skin. Yeah. Something in the dark is calling out my name. Every time the sun goes down, I feel the change. Heartbeat racing like a fire in my veins. Every moment turning pages in the flames. Electric in the air, feel the tension rise. City lights reflecting deep inside your eyes. Lost between the shadows and the skyline glow. This is where the broken hearts ignite the show. I feel the energy burning inside of me. We're gonna set this free tonight. Let's light it up tonight. Like a meteor burning through the sky. Won't fade into the night. With diamonds in the dark, we're gonna shine. Light it up tonight. Let the fire in our souls collide. We won't fall without a fight. So light it up tonight. Yeah. So light it up tonight. Yeah. Turn the lights low, feel the bass in your chest. Every doubt in my head getting laid to rest. We were stuck in the shadows, living half alive. Now we're breaking through the dark just to finally rise. See the sparks in the sky like a signal flare. Every voice in the crowd saying we're still here. Every scar, every loss, turn the spark to a flame. Now the whole world's burning when they scream our name. We were lost in the noise, trying just to survive. Now the sound of the night makes the moment ignite. So we strike like lightning when the beat drops down. Turn the fear into fire when the world shuts down. The energy breaking the chains in me. We're gonna set this free tonight. Let's light it up tonight. Like a meteor burning through the sky. We won't fade into the night. With diamonds in the dark, we're gonna shine. Light it up tonight. Let the fire in our souls collide. We won't fall without a fight. So light it up tonight. Your eyes shining through the night. Your voice pulling me to the light. My head keeps spinning. The world keeps shifting. But we won't disappear. Let's light it up tonight. Like 1,000 stars across the sky. We won't fade into the night. We're burning brighter every time. Light it up tonight. Let the darkness finally ignite. We won't fall without a fight. So light it up tonight. Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the Big Rudy Show. I'm your host, Mr. Rudy. Tonight, we're going to be a special stream, y'all. today we're gonna open up with the announcement. So first, I want to thank everyone who come to my live stream, and very much, you have better things to do on a Saturday night, but you came here for the lovely support. And remember, like the stream, man, like the stream. And also, I just finished watching WWE Backlash. It was okay, but I feel Kairi Sane and not Kairi Sane, Io Sky versus Asuka was the longest match compared to Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. It was short, but yeah. And I want to thank everyone for coming in. And also let you guys know that last Thursday I received my graduation stool for my for the club. This was 2 years I've been in general manager. Before it used to be 60 unit, and we changed it to 40 now. So I did more I complete my hours, and also I got another stool being an executive board member, ICC representative, and I have the other one from last year as a treasurer from being an executive board member. And also I got cords rum, so I'm gonna wear it. So yeah, that's it for my announcement. So first we're gonna talk about Brandon Mahia talk about his Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Then I'm gonna open this Disney one, Lucario. Then we talk about Terrifier 4 news. And the last main event, we talk about Geek Zep versus Toxic Nerd, aka the Crash Out, the stealing people thumbnails and live stream. We're gonna get into that. I want to see. Sorry. Does it? What's up? It's almost bedtime, but it'll be here. I know you had to go, but it will be a short stream. Nice. Grab, bro, Rudy. Woo, we love to see hear that. Grab. Hey, zombie. Not zombie. Mad Green Tea Queen. Sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. Sorry, but it's my vision. I can barely see it. Sometimes I watch the TV because the TV is more bigger. All right, let's get into the first topic. Brandon Mahias. So, Brandon here, you know, at the Red Donna Charger. Nice guy to talk to. If you see him in Power Ranger cons, go for it. Very nice guy, smart. I know a little bit about his background, that you have a bachelor's degree in kinology major. And also, he was in Power Ranger Red Donna Charger and Super Donna Charger. Also, do a cameo on the CW, the Eververse, Supergirl, and many TV. And also, I know he was a cameo in American Horror Story, the first season of The Murder House, the last episode. And he talking about his Yu-Gi-Oh collection he have, and it's fair use.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Brennan here, the king of games. Maybe I'm not, but Yu-Gi-Oh, I should say. And today we're gonna look at my Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were recently discovered, literally the same time my Pokemon cards were rediscovered in my garage. These are all Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've not even looked through all of these yet. I have ones that were already in like their little protective sleeves. Anyway, let's
let you know, I used to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh show. Like I stopped watching when Jaden saga was over. Then was Yu-Gi-Oh 5D. I watched a little bit, but there were like more. But I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I really like using Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Dark Magician Girl. And mostly like the magic card I like to use is Changer's Heart. Because you can control your opponent one-time use monster and activate trap card.
get into it. All right, so right off the top, we got Blue Eyes White Dragon. This one was Seto Kaiba's card. And then, I don't know if this is an actual one. I think I posted a photo of this and someone said it was like a fake, unless it's actually a Japanese one or something. I don't know. You tell me if you know, because I don't know. It was just...
Yeah, there are two versions of the Blue Eye that I know of. The original from the TV show and the Japanese one. But I don't know if it's fake or real. I need to go look into it.
My card bottom box thing in the garage.
You're a phony! Hey, this guy's a great big phony!
Here's a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Say hello to my Blue Eyes Toon Dragon!
Yeah, Pegasus. When I remember that episode when Pegasus still cover card and turned into a Toon Dragon. I tried to do a Pegasus voice. Like, let me see I can do it. Yugi boy. Close enough?
You know how much I hate that thing!
We got Dark Magician. Okay, this is one of Yu-Gi-Oh's cards, or Yugi, whatever you want to call him. And then right behind him is another Dark Magician. Yeah, you didn't know that they were identical twins, did you? Well, now you do.
Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack!
Creators, take these 3 apps I built to run my business made with Base 44. They're ready for you.
Oh, Black Luster Soldier. That looks cool and powerful, right? And then Black Luster Ritual, which is probably needed for the soldier. I don't remember.
I remember the episode when Yugi was facing May Valentine at the what we call when Pegasus Castle.
Black Luster Ritual!
What?
Bringing forth
Oh no!
the Black Luster Soldier!
I watched this when I was like 9. Soul Exchange. Okay, that's nice. Relinquish. That looks like a boss monster, right? Probably was, I think.
Relinquished! quite a looker, huh?
What kind of monster can this be?
The Flute of Summoning Dragon. Do you need this for Blue Eyes?
Yeah, you need the other card, the monster card, and use this magic card to summon the dragon.
This my dragon? Probably. Yes.
You can use it with Blue Eyes. It's a way to summon 2 Blue Eyes all at once. It's part of a card combo. But you can also summon Blue Eyes in many other ways. There's entire meta strategies over summoning Blue Eyes, sacrificing him, throwing him to the graveyard, getting him back.
Is this guy good? Relinquished?
I don't know if he's good now, but he was a boss monster in the show. He was like the end of season 1.
Why is he only 1 star in the corner versus like the others having 6 stars?
If I remember correctly.
And his attack and defense are 0.
His effect is something along the lines of it adopts the attack and defense of any monster
This is like
on
a
the
full-on
opposite
paragraph.
side. Yeah.
This isn't like...
You got to be a lawyer to play Yu-Gi-Oh, Brennan.
Okay.
They don't make normal monsters anymore. They are all paragraph-long effect monsters.
Okay, see, Dark Magician, the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. Okay, cool. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah. The documentation, there are 2 versions of documentation card. The one you saw right now and the one the TV show.
This legendary dragon is a powerful engine of destruction. Virtually invincible, very few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale.
And back in the day, also Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game was easy to play compared to now. You had to do super summon or 18 summon. How many summons you can do? But I like playing the old way version. It's more easy.
Then you got this dude, Relinquished.
This monster can take on the attack and defense of one opponent's monster on the field. A face-down monster results in an attack and defense of 0. Treat the selected monster as an equipped magic card and use it to equip Relinquished. You may use this effect only once per turn and equip Relinquished with only 1 monster at a time. When your opponent's monster attacks this monster with an attack higher than Relinquished, the equipped monster is destroyed instead of Relinquished. Any life point damage you receive from the attacking monster when Relinquished is equipped is also inflicted on your opponent.
That didn't tell me about him, that just told me what he does.
How far into the... Would you say you watched the show more, played the game more, or a mix of both?
A mix of both, but I watched the show, original with Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I played both. Watch the show and watch the show and play the card game.
Or Yu-Gi specifically.
That first series of it.
Yeah, when they started getting into other things, I think I watched an episode where Yu-Gi-Oh! Got bumped into by the new protagonist walking down the street.
Oh yeah, I think that's the second series.
And that's as far as I went.
Yeah, that part. That's the second series when Yugi give Wing Karibo to Jaden. But in the last episode of the season, they didn't show Yugi versus Jaden because the Japanese will start the new season to cut it off. But only in Japanese to show Jaden versus Yugi.
I'm like, Yu-Gi-Oh's not in it. I don't care.
Okay, so you watched like the whole first series.
I did.
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Shadow Realm and all that jazz.
Did you collect the cards? Did you play with the cards?
Played. Yeah.
Played,
So
okay.
I think if I recall correctly, Pokemon was out first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
In
that's
America,
why my
at least,
Pokemon cards aren't as in good a condition as my Yu-Gi cards are, or at least the nice ones, because I straight up played with them and I didn't care. But then I realized cards can be worth something on some level. I mean, these ones obviously aren't well preserved, but I don't think these are rare ones from what I can tell, unless in another 40 years they're extra rare because there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card crisis that strikes the Northwest. I don't know.
Do you remember the kind of style your deck would be? You don't need to remember specifics, but where you're like, oh, I love to have dragons or this kind of monster or any kind of style your deck.
I like Dark Magician. I tend to connect with whoever the protagonist is in the show that I like, you know? Because people sometimes they go, I really like this side.
Yeah, I'm like into Joey Riller more because he's a funny character. I use his deck to make, and also I make Yugi deck.
Character, and they meant a lot to me, but I tend to like whoever like the lead person is. So Yugi's cards specifically. Even the Blue Eyes White Dragon being Seto Kaiba's, I mean, he wasn't the main protagonist. He was kind of an antagonist, anti-hero for a while there. Yeah, no, I think I just would play with whatever I like versus trying to follow a specific, style. Like this is a dark deck or a fire deck or a dragon deck.
Did your school ever have to ban trading cards because too many kids were getting into disagreements or fighting over them?
Yes. I mean, I don't recall what the reason was.
Yeah, I remember back in the days, they banned Pokemon card in elementary school because people or kids that trade or fight or stealing Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh. Because Yu-Gi-Oh came in my time I was a freshman in high school, and Pokemon I was in 6th grade.
But they did. I imagine people traded and then they wanted the cards back or something, and that caused trauma. So people would bring the cards to school, prove that they owned them, and then they would play with them in their pockets. And it'd be like, my Charizard does this amount of damage to your Clefable, or whatever it was. And they would just play without ever pulling the cards out of their pockets.
I mean, it was banned, but we never had we played from the pockets.
Yeah, you weren't desperate enough. When you taste
apparently
desperation,
wasn't.
you do what
Wow.
you gotta do to play. That's how you become the king of games.
Have you ever looked into the Yu-Gi-Oh manga?
No.
I recommend the Yu-Gi-Oh manga because
Is it fully different?
up to a point. So the early Yu-Gi-Oh manga, because he's king of games, plural. Each chapter he would play a different game. So we're gonna play kind of like a air hockey. He's gonna play air hockey. Oh, we're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, we're gonna play Tamagotchi.
Really?
Oh, we're gonna play this card game. Like playing cards, like the 52 card standard.
So why did they make Yu-Gi-Oh just about this?
Because when they did the chapter where he had to fight, the prep school kid, Seto Kaiba, he's rich, they made up a very generic trading card game with monsters, and very much like the first episode of the anime, but just very...
Yeah, I never read the manga. But that's something new I didn't know about. You learn something new every single day.
Very generic, like, my Dark Magician gets defeated by your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Watered down version of the game we have today, and it became so popular that they had to keep bringing it back, and that just became
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That just became the brand of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah,
Interesting. I mean, they could have done other Yu-Gi-Oh series where Yugi played other games instead of creating new protagonists.
so they tried that once or twice. Well, first of all, there's an original, like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game that you just showed off. Even in Japan, if you had like all the Japanese versions of those cards, that is the second version of Yu-Gi-Oh. There is an earlier version which had way less than 100 different cards that you would get out of like gachapon machines, I think. But then they said, no, let's like really finesse this and make this a fully fleshed out card game, and they discontinued that. The cards look totally different. But they tried this thing called Dungeon Dice Monsters, if you remember. There was a couple episodes of the show. There was a Game Boy Advance game, and then they put it out physically, but it was just, people wanted the card game. It died very quick, but if you want...
Yeah, I remember watching this anime series, but I never played any of the video games. But I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Duke Devlin, the Dice Monster.
To try it out, honestly, try the Game Boy Advance game. That's the easiest way to play it, and it doesn't take up space.
There you have it. Extra things you may or may not have known. I didn't know them. Well, guys, yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! For you, at least with a little Red Ranger remix. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want more videos, watch this Pokemon card video of my cards that I found.
Yeah, what do you think about Brandon Mejia's talking about his Yu-Gi-Oh! Training card, what you have? Like, comment, share. See you in the mix. See you in the next video. Sorry. Peace. Love. All right. Let's get into the next. Oh, yeah. So, we're going to open some Disney card. Locana. So, basically, this training card was popular back in the days. Years. And so far, now it's getting... I heard that it's really easy to play, that people telling me, but let's see what cards I got. Hope I get a Donald Duck, because Donald Duck is my favorite Disney character. So I just show this. Zazu. I want to know a Disney character, but Zazu from The Lion King. Some character from Wreck-It Ralph. Big Brother with the bear. I don't know. Some coin. Some chill. I don't know, some random Disney character. The bird from Aladdin. Oh, fuck his name. It's been a while I watched Lion King, Aladdin. I got Goofy. The lion, fuck his name, from Robin Hood. Rafiki from The Lion King. Oh snap, I get a holographic Jafar from Aladdin. So yeah, that's it. I got a little Stitch. So basically the TCG, and that's it. So I don't know how much this were for Jafar, but it'd be cool if I collect Disney card more Lorcana. Aladdin, okay. So what are you thinking about opening the new Disney Lorcana Disney card? Like, comment, share. See you in the next video. Peace. Aladdin is the good. Yep. And I also have a VSS of Return of the King and Return of Jafar. But I need to find the first Aladdin VSS. All right. All right. So this is Free C Film. You have 2 YouTube channel. I've been following him for a long time. You have them break down to movie news. And for use. And also he's a big horror fan and big movie fanatic like Marvel, DC. He talk about movie news. And he's gonna bring some news from Terrifier 4, Art the Clown. What's going on, when the movie's coming out. So let's see, fair use.
So let's start off with this Terrifier 4 news, okay? We got good stuff going on there. Terrifier 4. As you guys know, this movie is going to be happening sometime soon. I think they're getting stuff ready. Damien Leone's putting all his ducks in order. It seemed like they were maybe going to start filming.
So the director, David Leone, I met him a while back, like 3 years ago, on a horror con. I met Art the Clown, David Howard-Thorne. Great people.
The movie last year, but that didn't happen. Things got delayed, pushed.
So the movie supposed to come out or start filming last year, but due to delay, all the stuff, what's going on.
Back, of course. I understand a lot of big pressure because this is also said to be the final Terrifier movie.
So this Terrifier 4 is going to be the last one. Sad. But wait, there's more.
I'm pretty sure we'll get more Art the Clown, but whether it's in the same timeline, Damien makes a deal with a studio and Art goes more Hollywood, or it'll be a thing where we don't have Art the Clown movies for like 10 years, then one.
Yeah, I remember Terrifier. If you're a Art the Clown fanatic, I would first start Hello Eve, Terrifier 2, and the third one. But Terrifier 2 is really good. And 3, 1 is it's okay. But if you like blood and gore, like blood and all the kind of other stuff, go for it. And not, do you have the stomach?
One day, hey, Terrifier 5 happening. We're horror fans. We know how this works. It's the last movie for right now. Either way, we're going to get Art the Clown's backstory. Damien was kind enough to give us that scoop when he was here at the horror convention in Texas.
Yeah, there will be like a 15 minutes about Art the Clown background story. I want to know his background story.
He told us the first 15 minutes, you're finally getting Art the Clown's backstory. I can't wait to see that. But one thing that has happened in the movies is Art is always terrorizing a holiday. The first 2 movies were set on Halloween, and the third movie, we got Christmas. And well, Damien Leone has now informed us.
So basically, the past 2 years, I don't know if it's still kind of Halloween Eve, because they did a Halloween also. But Terrifier 1 and 2 was Halloween, and the third one was a Christmas one. But the fourth one, he can explain.
That the next movie will be taking place on New Year's Eve. He took to Instagram where he let us know, no space, no Easter Bunny. Art's bringing in the new year. Oh.
So basically, he asked the creation people talking about it that no Easter Bunny, Saga, or anything else, but it's going to be a New Year Eve. So basically, it's going to continue on the third movie left over, the last scene.
A lot of possibilities to what we could have going on in there, okay? So, for one, the New Year, well, I'm not going to say it was like the craziest holiday or I'm not up and down. 'Cause, I mean, once you start doing holiday-based movies, right? Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, President's Day, I don't know, Mother's Day. I could get Art the Clown to show up for my lady. Oh, we figured it out. That's what the present's going to be. But New Year's just, I think, makes sense in the moment because the last movie ended around Christmas. I think we're going to pick up immediately after that and tell the story as it goes on from there. So I think that's just the point. And in fact, when I was on Damian Leone's Instagram, someone did ask him, let me see if I can find it right now. Someone did ask him straight up. It's like, oh, does that mean it's...
So somebody sent him an Instagram comment about the movie to the director, David Leone, Instagram page.
taking place the same year, a couple days later, or are we going, to like 2 years later, just said on New Year's? And Damian did respond by saying, no, it'll be the same year, just a couple days later, right after 3. So that's kind of why they're doing it. It could work. It could be fun. I'm sure they can ring in a lot of interesting things. I think the first thing I thought of is Art loves his glasses. That's just been like a thing he does, where in the second movie he popped on. Oh, where I got them bad boys here. Oh, don't you want to see my Art the Clown now? Yeah. Gonna get back into the sound biting game. I've forgotten what ones I have. But then in the third movie, he had the Christmas shades, all looking good. And what is like the most common, in fact, almost annoying?
Yeah, I need to get that sunglasses. You can get them online or Spirit Halloween store.
Type of sunglass for New Year's is them glasses that should have died in 2010. I'll give it 10, maybe 2009 it should have died. But back when these glasses were popping and everybody, it made sense. The 2 O's were there, okay, yeah. And then when they kept going, and it was like, okay, like 2000, what did 2017 glasses look like? I want to see that. Bruh. Okay, I guess. Turn the one a little bit. What these diabolical, awful glasses. Look at this. They just put a circle in the 1.
So imagine Art the Clown, what glasses you gonna wear? It'll be 2027 glasses or 2026. Compare the movie from when they come out.
They fattened up the 1 and said, yeah, sell them glasses. 2020 should have brought them back. Let's see if they did it right, dude. You'll be surprised. You think it's obvious how the 2020 glasses should look? Let me show you how some people mess that up. All right, let's see. What is this? Bro, the circle is right there, and they just put it... These glasses piss me off! Who is the engineer that was like, oh, this circle? Nah. Right in the 2. Hole punch it, buddy. Hole punch it. What is... I don't even know, but at least they tried here. These look handmade. Etsy. If you want to be the guy who brought his own glasses to the New Year's party, order these on Etsy. Had to do it 3 weeks in advance. They came from Canada. Some girl named Giselle. Yeah, she's got a whole store. You want some? I'll get you some. Yeah, I got the hookup. That's your auntie with a smoke problem. These makes, yeah, just forget the numbers. Just, you want glasses to say New Year's, there you go. Okay, I don't know how we got into this tangent. Oh, dude, what? Ow, nuke them. Whoever designed these, Art the Clown, go to them first. What is this? What year is even this? Because yes, you have the 2026, but then you also have the other O. Is this the year 20,026? I can't. It's not. I'm done. But hey, they got to keep it up, right? The sunglasses have been a thing. He's gonna take the sunglasses off somebody and put them on. In fact, what year is the movie set in? Because Now that I'm thinking about it, they're not going to say 2027, right? So the first one came out. And it takes place right after. So is this technically? Oh my God! I was just talking about 2017. That's when the first one came out. That's crazy. Launched with Terrifier in 2017. The second one was in 2022. Because the second one and the first one take place on the same night. So we've technically still been in 2017. So Art is going to have to bust himself out some 2017 glasses. This is all crazy. Chris, it's Chris's year. Yeah, that'll be my year. I'll be dead and gone. But my cameo in Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey will live. Somebody's got to check it out by then, right? Third time, a time jump. Third has a time jump. Good. Thank you for reminding me about that. I forgot about that. Okay, third does have a time jump. So we're like maybe he'll be in the year 2020. I don't know why this matters anymore, why I'm making such a big deal. Art the Clown is back. Okay. But along with that, there's more things we could talk about here. So Art was already in a Halloween costume for the first two, right? So he's got the Halloween costume. Then the third movie, Christmas time, he took a Santa outfit. What does he do for New Year's? Does he rock on a baby New Year outfit? Because whenever they tell you, put your baby...
Maybe a suit? Art the Clown wearing a suit? A party suit? Or what he's saying, the baby outfit. Who knows? That'll be something hilarious. I want to know.
New Year outfit on, that's getting your diaper. Are we going to see Art just rocking a baby New Year diaper? That could be a possibility. That could be one. I don't want to mind. Art try some coke. What does that have to do with it? Oh, Lady Liberty? I did see some people say like maybe the movie will take place in New York. I don't know. He was taking a bus at the end. Uncle Sam. Well, that's 4th of July. What does that have to do with New Year's? Get your diapers, C3. Yeah, get that. I'm thinking shiny disc. You know what? Maybe that's it. A disco ball. Either way, there's got to be some New Year type kills. But admittedly, it's one of those holidays that doesn't have all that much. Like I'm thinking maybe a firework kill. You know, because you got to throw some fireworks up for the New Year. There's got to be the ball drop. So maybe a big old disco ball or something drops. Either way, we know they're going to get creative. They're going to get fun with it. I'm excited for it. Again, it's just sad that this is kind of like the last one right now. It seemed like it was on this big upswing, but maybe, Damien wants to take this wave he's got in and do other projects. You also just don't want to burn it to the ground too quickly. It's still on this high right now, so perfectly fine. I'm just more curious the day they reboot Terrifier, because I do think that'll happen, and Damien has talked about that before in interviews where big studios have approached them, whether that's like a Paramount, a Universal, a Warner Brothers, about, how about we lock in Art for a movie with us, and that he gets that studio money. But Damien's whole thing is, no, he knows once he does that, they'll have to be R-rated. And these movies are not R-rated. Some people think they're R-rated. No, they're NC-17. They're unrated. And this is as bloody, as grotesque as they can get. I think we're going to see a big difference when they finally go to the studio system and they're a little more censored. And with the way Art works, man, you can't really censor him. This dude does what he does in the most graphic way possible. But we'll see. I'm down to see it all. I'm curious about this. So, yeah, Art the Clown, Happy New Year. We'll see how that ends up. I wonder how they're going to end the story and all that. That's mainly what I'm curious about.
That's the shot. We really needed that power slide.
Let's see your Firefly, I can help.
So, what do you think about the Terrifier 4 coming out next year? The idea for coming New Year Eve, Art the Clown, what kind of glass he gonna wear, what kind of dress he gonna wear, maybe a suit, killer kills in it. See Art the Clown watch the New Year ball drop. We'll find out. Till next year. Like, comment, share. See you on the next video. Peace. All right. Let's check my. So, time for the main event. So, I like to call this title, We Want to Smoke. So you got our buddy, friend in the channel, Geek Zip, battling out on a fight with the Nerd is Toxic, or aka the Crash Out guy. Ooh. And it's fair use, because some people don't know how to use it YouTube right. Talking about you, Crash Out. Have fun off onto bed now. Okay. Chef Maku. Good night, buddy.
I'm going to invite him to come up if he wants. To try and debate me or whatever he feels he wants to do. I don't really know. I'm just kind of along for the ride on this one. Let me see here. Okay. So I am going to drop a link in my chat. Crash Out is toxic. If you got the balls, hit that link.
Geek, you need to get this soundbite. You need to get this soundbite.
That link, motherfucker. Hit that link, motherfucker.
And you can come up and you can tell me exactly how you feel about me. There you go. Again, this link is for Nerd Toxic only.
Yeah, he take forever. Come on, Toxic. Come on, Crash Out. We ain't got all day, We're wasting our time. We're wasting geek time.
And again, I posted this that I was going to be going over this. I posted that I was going to confront this. So I cannot think of an excuse in the world why this guy does not know this was going to happen. Plus, I'm sure that people in the other communities informed him that I was doing this because I put him on the thumbnail because he's a clown. Everybody needs a good laugh. Okay, let's.
Yep, a good laugh. Great entertainment. Yeah. People don't know that. Oh, let you guys know there's going to be a bunch of F-bombs in here. And great. It was a great one-on-one battle.
Let's see here. Nothing yet. Still waiting on him. I mean, again, I really don't care about this guy, but don't use my videos, at least without saying, hey, shout out to Geek Zip. Fair use on the video. It's a courtesy thing. It's a respect thing, which he clearly has none of. Not even respect.
That's true. You all with him say it's fair use. Give a shout out. Hey, this is Geek Zip, friend from the channel, great YouTuber contact. Talk about geeky stuff like movies, action figures, movie coming soon, entertainment, con, and it said fair use. How easy is this?
for himself, I don't think. What? I don't have him on shit. I posted everything today. He's in my thumbnail. He knows what's going on. He's watching. He just don't want to come up, which is understandable. But I want to give him a chance.
Because he wants to smoke. I think the other guy does not want to smoke. But guys, I just want to get you back.
If he wants to have a logical discussion on why he does what he does on his channel, then I'm willing to have that conversation. My problem is when you call yourself a content creator, you have to have respect for your people, your community, and your audience. I don't think this guy's respect for anything. He constantly...
Yeah, I feel like Geek is saying facts. That you have to respect people no matter what. It's your audience, because the audience keep on continue watching you. And the other guy, the Crash Out, don't have respect for anybody, because you will see more details in this video.
Tells me what? I don't know. He constantly talks about how, gender swapping is like this seventh sin, and female empowerment, he calls it the feminist agenda is taking over Hollywood. Again, nonsense. And a lot of people have disproven his bullshit. He makes weird posts through the week on YouTube talking about these, I'm so alone. I feel so alone. Yeah, that's probably because you're a crash out and nobody wants to hang out with you. That'd be my guess.
Facts. That's why you don't have a community.
Okay. I'll be damned. Nerd Culture is Toxic has joined the show, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Crash Out?
You said what?
I said, how are you, Crash Out?
I wouldn't consider myself a crash out.
Really?
Do you know what the definition of crash out mean?
Yeah, that's where you just get mad and start yelling and screaming and making a fool of yourself on your stream. That's crashing out.
To me, that's not crashing out if I do that every single night, every single day, every single moment. Crashing out is someone that was living a normal statistic way, and then out of nowhere, they just started crashing out.
Oh, so you call yourself a rage baiter more than a crash out.
Exactly. Thank you. I am a rage bait.
Okay.
YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then why are you surprised when passionate fans like myself react to the reactions that you provide? Why is that a shock to you?
Because I don't understand y'all.
What don't you understand?
Most of y'all believe that, like, I could just say Star Wars or whatever. Y'all believe nothing should be criticized. Like them hard, strong fanboys, they believe nothing should be criticized. And I would call myself a realistic fanboy. I'm a realistic fanboy. If I see something bad, I'm gonna call it out.
Like,
I'm realistic.
Gotcha. Okay. So you've admitted that you rage bait people for views.
I don't. Hey.
Yo.
I said that word wrong.
You said what word wrong?
My bad. I'm a rage rant channel. My bad. If I see something, if I see something I don't like, it's a rant and it's a rage because it's just coming out of my dome.
So you don't do any kind of show prep. You don't do any kind of planning.
Every single video I ever done on YouTube, I have never prepped for. I just press the record button and just rant off what I just saw. Like Daredevil episode 8. As soon as I got done watching.
So let me, for example, for me, I don't prep, but if I know the knowledge, like Brennan Magee is talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I know it because I used to play it. Documentation, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Jorilla, Yugi, Pegasus, Sato Kawa, My Valentine, Weevil, Raptor. Like I can name characters because I used to watch the show. Because I have knowledge. Some other knowledge that nerd culture is toxic. He don't know half the stuff his brain is.
The episode, I pressed record on my camera and started ranting. So I am a rant rage channel. That means I go off the dome of what I don't like.
So what's the difference? And I'm reading comments here. What's the difference between a rage baiter and a rage ranter?
Oh, it's a huge difference.
Okay, tell us what it is.
A rant baiter is a guy that just wants views, so he's going to say something opposite of what the fan base wanted just to get people upset and stuff. That is a rant.
And you don't think that's what you do?
No, because I'm a rant rage. I'm giving it off my opinion, my personal opinion, and I'm not lying. A rage baiter to me is a liar that's just trying to get attention, just trying to get clickbaits.
And that's not what you're doing.
No, you're probably new to my channel.
Oh no, I've seen many of your videos, and they're hard to get through. But because again, all you do is hate on stuff. Do you like anything?
What year was you born?
I would say, yeah, basically, I just check it out one video. That's it. But for me, it's just a waste of time. And I feel like Geek asked me, do you like anything? Like, everybody have their own opinion. If you like it, you don't like it. Like, some part, I do like it. Sometimes I don't. Depending what do you think about this movie? What do you think about that? And, like, in my opinion, like, I watch Superman movies. Some Superman movie put me to sleep. And the new Superman, fuck his name? I just remember. The director from Guardians of the Galaxy. He made the great Superman movie. I never fall asleep in his movies.
83, dude. What does that got to do with shit?
It got to do a lot.
Okay, what year were you born?
I'm born 89. I don't understand how somebody that was born in the 80s and early 90s.
Oh God, your audio cut out, crashed out.
Can enjoy this washed down entertainment. The entertainment is not as good as it was 20 or 30 years ago. It's not.
Do you understand that probably won't happen?
And say it was good.
Saying what was good?
You cannot lie to me and say today's entertainment is as good as it was 20 or 30 years ago. You can't.
I mean, no, okay. I see what you're saying. I see where you're trying to get to. I don't agree with how you get there. Okay, I do agree. Entertainment gone downhill. We talked about it tonight on my show. There are lots of reboots and remakes and all that kind of shit. My problem with you, Crash Out, is that you blame.
Yeah, like there's some good movies and there's some bad movies. The reboot or remakes, like they do the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot a while back. I didn't like it. But the old school with Nightmare on Elm Street with Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, good. Compared to the new one a while back, didn't like it.
Blame it on racial issues. You blame it on feminist agendas. You blame it on fanboys and losers like myself who use the books as reference. I don't know how that makes me a loser. You hate on everybody's channel. You steal their thumbnails and you steal their videos. So explain to me what it is you do.
That true. He steals thumbnails from Geek. Also, Francis, and that's it.
That makes you a content creator other than steal other people's shit.
I don't consider myself a thief. If I use somebody's footage for 15, 20 seconds to explain something, I don't consider that a
If you
thief
take
at
somebody's
all.
car for 15 or 20 seconds, did you steal their car?
You said what?
If you take someone's car for 15 or 20 minutes, did you still steal the car?
Yeah, but what they did was illegal. What I did was not, or my channel would be taken down.
I could have easily gone that way, Crash Out. I could have easily gone that way, but I don't want to do that because I'm not a little bitch, okay? And I'm not afraid of you. You are this far down on my radar, okay? I interact with your channel, honestly, at first because I thought you had passion.
I do have passion.
But it's misplaced. Your passion has become a toxic element in everything you're involved with, including your own channel. Because you're wrong. Because you're wrong about the feminist agenda bullshit, dude. Nobody's buying that shit. That's you.
So there's no feminist agenda going on in Marvel.
No. Tell me what feminist agenda is going on at Marvel. Explain it to me. What's the feminist agenda?
Almost if you notice with the TV shows and movies, almost every main character has to be a female now.
Oh, like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Black Panther, Winter Soldier. You talking about those guys? Those are dudes.
Black.
If nerd culture talking really smart, it's the whole universe. You know what I mean? Like Black Panther, the second one, that was okay. Black Widow, good. There are a lot of female. Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy, she's good. There are a lot of female. I'm not gonna remember superheroes. I try my best.
Panther, they switched out the male Black Panther
because
for the
Chadwick
female Black
Boseman
Panther.
died.
Yeah, Chad Boseman, who played the original Black Panther, passed away.
Died. Did you not know that?
That's not a good excuse.
Then he died? That's not a good excuse?
If Tom Holland dies,
Jesus Christ,
they're gonna hire another weird white guy to play Spider-Man.
Dude,
stop the nonsense.
Tom Holland is not white. He's British. Get it right.
You need to see somebody, bro. You are totally off on this. You're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. And you know something else? there are things in the history of Marvel and DC that prove you wrong. Look at Nick Fury. Do you know what color Nick Fury was when he was first written?
Yeah, Nick Fury was a white person. Then later on, they changed it to an African American Nick Fury.
Crash Out?
Yeah,
he was a white guy. Who plays him in the new movies, Crash Out?
Yeah, but he's barely in the new
Who
movies.
plays him in the new movies, Crash Out?
He's barely in the new movies.
Dude, you just can't admit that you're wrong, bro. You're
No,
wrong. You're pushing
you're white.
It's Samuel L. Jackson. Everybody know that.
Own agenda. Here we go. Racial. What did I tell everybody? I told you that's the first thing that this guy would do would be to take it racial because I'm a white guy.
So you can't listen to me?
Go ahead. I want to hear
You're white.
nonsense.
You are white, so you're never going to see it in a black man's view. I believe that they barely have black male superheroes in these movies, TV shows, especially in the comic book run. There's no ongoing black male comic going on now for Marvel or DC.
There's Blade,
There's
there's
a
Static
problem.
Shock, there's
There
Batwing,
is
there's
a
all kinds of
problem
black
of them
characters that are
not
born.
putting black males in anything.
What do you expect? I mean, do you think that these filmmakers, again, these characters were written, and I have come on my show and admitted that cultural appropriation has always been a problem in comics and in comic properties. So I am not arguing that with you. But now
you basically are, because every time I mention that black male characters are not being used or whatever, you're saying I'm race baiting, or you saying
are Crash Out because
How
you
am I
are
race baiting?
because no one's going to go see Superman with Michael B. Jordan. That's why they
You said
didn't
what?
make it.
You said what?
I said no one's going to go see Superman if Michael B. Jordan is Superman.
I never wanted that. Have I made a video
Tell me what you
saying
want.
I want a black guy to play Superman?
Tell me what you want. What is it that you want to see?
I'm tired of seeing a all-white cast almost.
That
And
is the
one black-
characters
and
and
one
where they
black guy.
come from in their books, Crash Out.
said what?
That's their origin of where they come from. That's who they are.
Yeah, Static Shock. The new Superman, Green Lantern, fucking guy with the black tee. Awesome. I don't remember his name, but Green Lantern. He African American.
That is an excuse, because just like I tell other people, there is the MCU and then there's the 616. Those are two different universes.
So what about
a movie?
So let me ask you this, Crash Out. What about Miles
You
Morales?
keep interrupting me.
You have interrupted me the entire time, so don't give me that shit. What about Miles Morales? Tell me about that. So he's now Spider-Man. Would you agree with that? Again, see, because you don't know, because you don't read books, you just go off the cusp. You don't do any kind of research. You don't look into anything. You just get on here, yell, rant, and rave.
Yeah, Miles Morales is half black and half Puerto Rican.
And that's why people come to see you.
I mean, you make absolutely no sense. What does Miles Morales have to do with our conversation?
You just told me that they never have other racial characters play these big roles.
First of all, Miles Morales is a race swamp character. First of all, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, has not have a live action movie yet. And I'm talking about...
Well, he just came out like 10 years ago, but go ahead. He was just debuted like 10 years ago.
But you mentioned him. That's the only reason why I'm talking about him. Because you just mentioned him.
Because you say that there are no major characters in comic properties that aren't white.
That's an ongoing title right now. Do you go to the local comic book store right now?
Yes, I do. Crash out.
Right
Yes,
now,
I do.
as we speak, Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue 42, that came out a couple of months ago, and they stopped doing his run. There's no ongoing black male superhero titles going on right now in Marvel and DC, and that is a problem to me.
Well, who plays Captain? Who's the Captain America now?
You said what?
Who is Captain America now?
You talking about?
Oh my god. Yeah, that food nerd culture is toxic. He's not that smart. Who played Captain America right now? Sam Wilson, former known as Falcon.
Steve Rogers. So who is it? And what color is it? Talk about Sam Wilson. Crash out. You're bending the rules. Okay.
How am I bending the
bending
rules?
the rules. He is Captain America.
No,
he's not Falcon. Again,
He is
you're
not.
in denial, and that's your problem. You
Oh
can't
my
even
God!
admit
You're
when
giving
wrong.
me. You're right now. You're giving me random movies and stuff. Like we barely have any black superheroes, and then you're giving me another.
John Stewart.
You're giving me
Wait,
another
John
superhero.
Stewart. So I
that's
go
race
through
swap.
lists. I go through lists, and you're like, oh well, they
You're
don't
giving
count.
me another superhero that's race swap. Well, why can't we have actual black superheroes that's not race swap? That's not race swap, and have trilogies of it,
Like Spawn.
like our white counterpart.
Like Spawn.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Why can't we have black characters that's not race swap? Because every character you kept mentioning was race swap. Nick Fury, race swap.
I'm very confused because that seemed to be. Excuse me. I'm very confused because that seems to be like that was your problem. Was that they were getting race swapped, or gender swapped, or that kind of shit?
What are you talking about?
What's your problem with White Tiger, Crash Out?
I was shitty that they.
So, White Tiger was in Daredevil Born Again. If you watch it, go for it. It's really good.
Killed off the White Tiger and Daredevil season
They
1.
killed off one of them.
They killed off the main guy.
They killed off one of them. There is no main White Tiger. Okay.
So you're asking me to come on your channel, and then you keep interrupting me every time I speak.
I'm not going to let you sit here and talk a bunch of bullshit lies. No.
Why ask me questions if you're going to interrupt me so I won't finish them? It makes no sense.
Go ahead.
So, White Tiger, he had so much story. Because I don't know much about White Tiger, and we see him in season 1, and he's only in a few episodes, and he get killed off.
Yeah. So basically, it's my first introduction with White Tiger was the animated series Spider-Man Ultimate, who played Spider-Man Drake Bell, and they introduced White Tiger, the female of it part. So I know a little bit, not too much, but I want to know more story about White Tiger when school's over. But now free time I can learn a lot about more superheroes.
And then you give it to this 13-year-old Angela chick that's like 5'4", and you think I'm gonna believe this stupid little girl can beat up man that's 6'2", 6'5", SWAT member teams from Wilson's Fist? No, I'm not gonna believe that shit. It was bullshit.
What are White Tiger's powers?
I don't know much about her. I just
You don't
said
know
that.
shit about her. So
I just said that.
So you immediately hate on her?
just said-
Hold up. I'll
I
let
just
you
said I
talk.
don't-
Hey, I'll let you talk. All right?
Oh my God. Okay, keep going.
You don't even know what her powers are. And you're sitting here going, how is this 13-year-old girl throwing these guys around, blah, blah, blah. You don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Go ahead.
I'm upset that they killed the original White Tiger.
What were his powers? Why are you
I
upset?
don't know. I wanted to see that. They killed him off before we got to know who the character was.
Read a comic,
That's
Crash
my
Out.
problem.
Read some comic books, Crash Out.
Oh my God, you're making excuses, man.
Yeah, see,
You're telling me they
idiot.
did not kill off White Tiger so early. You're agreeing to that.
I'm sorry, I missed my headphones came disconnected. What did you say?
So you're telling me that I'm wrong for being upset that they killed off the original White Tiger too early?
No.
You're saying as a fan, I should be wrong for that.
Nope. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're wrong for saying that the female White Tiger, who in comics, I'll remind you, is a teenager, who gets her power from an ancient amulet that her uncle carried and passed to her when he was killed by Fisk's task force Bullseye at the end of season 1. So the amulet is what gives her the power to throw all these guys around, as you say.
Yeah, if I remember the cartoon series, that was like a necklace of the tiger, or like the green somewhere in her pants. It's been a while. I remember. And it's glowing green.
Now, if you read comics, you would know this.
First off, I do read comics, but there's over millions and millions of comics. I don't have the money to own every single comic to read every single story. And second off, I just felt like she was there way too early in the story because I wanted to know more about the original White Tiger since I never heard of him, and I was so upset that they killed him off so early, and that's why I can't relate to this chick because I felt like she just got the powers too quickly. So I'm wrong for that.
You didn't look anything up. You didn't research
Why do I need to look up anything?
Because then you would know that is part of the story, Crash Out.
I'm pretty sure that White Tiger have been in more than 3 comics. Let's stop playing. That's me not even reading his material.
Do you read White Tiger?
No, I
Then
don't.
why are you so goddamn passionate about it?
Because his suit and stuff look cool. I wanted to get to know him. What's wrong with that?
Do you realize that she'll end up wearing the same fucking suit?
I don't care about her. She didn't earn it the right way.
God.
Because of the feminist agenda, they gave her the powers too early.
Horseshit. And I'm saying
too early.
Horseshit. Your feminist agenda bullshit is why nobody likes to watch your ass.
Remember, I'm gonna put this part. Remember, like Austin, Zach, Tweenie, when they left the show, then they got Autumn, Karen Ashley, and Johnny Young Bosch wearing the same suit of Power Rangers. Same thing.
Nobody watches you because all you do is crash out and talk about feminist agendas.
I don't know. You watch me.
I watch you crash out like I watch car crashes. It's pretty entertaining.
Like I said,
Like
you don't know what a crash out is.
You're crashing out right now. It's pretty funny. I'm
No,
gonna
you
flip the
don't.
fuck
This is
out
my
of it.
personality. If my personality
I don't
is
know.
like this, how is that a crash out?
Okay. Let's see here. Reading through my comments.
Hey, you need to buy a new mic too, because you've been in and out the whole entire
Well, you
conversation.
do all your shit through the phone, and I have real equipment, so I wouldn't be talking about my.
You got broken, damn it.
Dang. Geek, you want to smoke. I can hear him perfect clear. Geek have nice equipment. And you using his phone.
You got a phone you're using, so I wouldn't be too proud of that.
Damn, it's equipment.
In your closet, all right? So just
I'm
chill
pretty
out.
sure your fans can hear me better than you.
Yeah, that's because
You
you're
need to
shouting,
replace your
you
mic.
fucking idiot. That's
Replace
because you're
your mic.
shouting. I could turn you down. You're shouting.
Replace your mic.
Replace your fucking channel.
I don't think so.
Toxic.
Geek, I would say go replace your brain, go read some comic book. Replace your channel. That's a good one, Geek.
It's toxic. What you
think
said about Power Rangers being the female Red Ranger. You want me to go back and play that video?
Oh, we can talk about that all day now.
Okay,
I feel like
about
I'm 100% right on this.
That's the problem. You feel like you're 100% right on everything, Crash Out. You're not.
I mean,
that fucking big bird behind you. God damn. I mean,
you said what?
With that big bird behind you. Go ahead.
So, can I tell you?
I'm still here.
Could I tell you what my YouTube channel is about for like 10 seconds?
Go for it.
Because I think you're confused on what I do.
Explain it to me.
Let me explain it. My YouTube channel is not based on facts. I keep telling people this. If you want a YouTube channel based on facts, go to Comic Book Explain or any other channel. My YouTube channel is based off my opinions and my emotions. That's it.
And you feel that people will want to see that?
I'm pretty sure people do, because I've been on YouTube on and off for 10 years. YouTube has deleted my YouTube channel twice.
Let's talk about that.
And I still keep getting my fan base back.
Let's talk about that.
So,
why did YouTube delete your channels?
The last time, do you know a huge YouTuber named Tyrone Magnus? Do you know him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I called him an Uncle T, and he got my channel deleted.
Yeah, racial comments will do that, Crash Out.
I heard way worse. Have you heard of a influencer named Charleston White?
Yes.
He would say the N-word, all type of crazy shit, and I still see him on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say.
So what about
Uncle T?
What about your other channel?
The first time I was going through some rough stuff in my life, and I was talking about a video about suicide, so they deleted it. They deleted my channel that time. But I had big views and subscribers each channel I had, and now I just started over with this newest channel that you have seen for the last 2 years and a half.
Do you have any proof of these old channels? Any screenshots? Anything that can prove that that these channels existed?
No, but I can bring, like, if I'm on your channel again, I can bring like people that I can bring fans that been watching me since day one. I mean, I don't have to lie. It's not that
how
deep.
many fans would you bring?
I mean, I could bring one or two, like just a witness, just so they know they've seen my work before.
Are these people that you know personally?
Not personally, people I known from YouTube. I mean, I never seen them in person before.
Would you call them your friends?
We once were friends. I don't think I have a friend from YouTube anymore. I had some, but we all fell off. So
why is that?
I mean, that's kind of personal.
Okay. So, Power Rangers, you have a problem with female leadership, correct?
So this talking about Power Rangers, the Red Rangers, talking about the new season, the making, because they're gonna make a Red Ranger as a female. He do not like female take over like leadership.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to explain that a little bit?
I think Mel should always have leadership. I think.
Why?
Well, I think males have more wisdom. I think females are emotional creatures. I think females are Mother Nature. I feel like men are warriors, and that's just how I see things. Plus, I just think it will hurt the fan base if there was a female Red Ranger. I know you're not going to agree to that.
Let me hold something. So, in my opinion, there are a lot of Red Ranger females. Samurai Red Ranger. Hunter Demon. Hunter. The first Red Ranger. Or Cosmo Fairy. Donald Fairy. Cosmo Fairy, yeah. There are a lot of Power Ranger female actors playing a show, take great leadership as a role. Like Power Ranger Time for Jen. Great leadership. There are, I'm gonna get into politics right now. Sorry. So there females are in politics, chair. Our first time having a vice president, Kamala Harris. In our state, for Corona Narco or district, for some Sacramento, Sabrina Cervantes state, our leadership.
But they made bad changes in the 2017 Power Ranger movie. I believe if they do this, it won't sell as well, just like the 2017. If it's a good formula, why break the formula?
You think 2017 movie was a good formula?
No, it was terrible. Did you just hear what I said? If they do bad mistakes, if they did bad mistakes like the 2017 movie, it's going to fail again.
What were the mistakes that the 2017 movie made?
The design of the Power Rangers.
Okay.
They didn't look like Power Rangers. They looked like they were from some alien world or something.
Okay.
That was completely disgusting.
I agree. But that has nothing to do with race swapping.
No, I never said it did.
Okay,
so
I'm asking you, what problems did the 2017 film have?
And I just told you.
So the suit, so it has nothing to do with race swapping or gender swapping, right?
No.
Okay.
I was upset though that the black guy was the Blue Ranger. I was upset about that, but that's a little nitpick.
I mean, why would you be upset about that?
Because in the original one, he was a Black Ranger.
Okay, but aren't you getting what you want in that they're putting black people in roles more and more ethnic people in different roles? Isn't that what you want?
Well, him being in the Blue Ranger was not a huge change. If he was the Red Ranger, okay. Now we're saying there's a black male in leadership role. We all know that the Red Ranger is like the leadership of the team.
What about
him being switched to blue means absolutely nothing, my friends.
Okay, what about TJ then from Turbo and what he was in space as well?
Power
right?
to the
He was
space.
red. Yeah. So what?
Yeah, TJ was from Red Turbo. Then he went to Blue Ranger in space.
That doesn't count.
I'm only a original Power Ranger fan.
You're only an original Power Ranger fan. Okay, so meaning if they don't match ethnically the original team, you're not down with it. That's pretty much what you're saying.
No, I'm saying you're going so far to switch a female to a Red Ranger. I think that should be the last result. Why can't we get a black male? Why can't we get a black male Red Ranger or Green Ranger? I'm pretty sure black men are into Power Rangers more than females. So why feminize the product?
I mean, do you not think that maybe they want to expand the reach of that particular product? And
it's not going to happen,
give a
bro.
New vision. I mean, new visions aren't allowed.
It's not going to happen, bro. Females are not into this shit. You cannot force a female to be into this nerd culture. Either they're in it or they're not. And most females, if you go on a date and you mention Power Rangers, they're probably going to block your phone number.
Well, first of all, I
at the
wouldn't
end
mention
of the
Power
day.
Rangers if I'm going out on a date with a chick.
You said what?
First of all, I probably wouldn't bring up Power Rangers right out the gate if I'm on a date with a chick. Maybe that's something I say for a little bit later on in the relationship. I'm sure you do not, which is fine.
My thing is, like, if I'm going on a date with a chick, I tell her stuff I like. I'm not about to sugarcoat or hide anything. Every time I go on a date, I'm like, oh, I like comics, I like Power Rangers, I like cartoons. Like, I just tell girls what I like.
Do you tell them your views on how you feel about gender swapping and how you feel about leadership with females?
No, I don't talk political agenda. No, I don't talk political stuff. I just tell them. You said what?
Are we talking about a political agenda?
I mean, I don't talk politics on dates. I only talk about stuff I like.
Right, but what you said was so you only talk about the first season of Power Rangers?
Actually, Power Rangers lasted 3 seasons before they switched over.
But again, you just sat here and told me that the original lineup. Okay, Aisha comes in. That means the Yellow Ranger is now a black female.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're fine with that.
Yeah.
But even though we've had female Red Rangers, even though we've had black Red, hold up, no, be quiet, my turn. Even though we've had female Red Rangers, even though we've had black Green Rangers, even though we've had every single ethnicity represented with every single color, you're going to die on this sword that if they make the new Red Ranger a woman because she's the leader, you're not with it.
Yeah. I would say about the first Red Ranger, female. In the last season of Donner Fury, Cosmic Fury, Izzy, we have our first lesbian Ranger actor.
Even even Henry Eclipse agree with me that
Who the fuck is Henry Eclipse?
I mean, not Eclipse, Henry. You know, the Henry channel.
Henry Resilient?
My bad, Henry Resilient, whatever his channel is. But even he agreed with me. The only Power Rangers that matter is the original one.
Okay,
y'all keep naming me these other teams that I don't watch that has male Red Rangers black male Red Rangers or Green Rangers and that stuff. I don't watch those teams. I watch the original Power Rangers only on TV as a kid. And when I was growing up as a kid, I did not see no funky ass female playing a red Power Ranger or Green Ranger. I did not see that as a kid when I watched TV.
Let me ask you this. What if they made the female Red Ranger African American?
I don't want that either.
Still no?
I wouldn't want that.
So it doesn't matter. The fact that it's a woman is the only thing.
I don't want it to be any woman.
Okay.
I don't want to see I don't want to see a dyke that's gonna act like a man.
Hey, cool it with that shit, okay? This is not your channel. They're not all dykes just because they're leaders, okay? We don't believe
this is what I don't like about leadership and females in entertainment. They make them act like men. They don't act like women anymore.
Give me an example.
Your mic's messed up. Your 50 Cent mic is messed up again. I couldn't hear you.
Have you ever heard of this brand, Crash Out? I bet you haven't. Because the only brand you know is iPhone. So I have the best mics available. So if you're not hearing me, it's because of your fucked up phone. Okay?
No,
everyone in my chat, mic, everyone in my chat says they can hear us both just fine.
When you're yelling, the voice does not pick up on your mic.
That's
when you're talking normal like that,
yell into a mic
picks up.
That's because you're not supposed to yell into a mic, Crash Out, but I don't expect you to know
Okay, then why are you yelling on your mic?
Because
so we can't
you
hear
are toxic and I'm trying to make you go away. No one wants to hear your bullshit. Okay?
You're
go away. Leave.
You're telling me you want me to go away, but a half an hour ago you was basically calling me a coward if I didn't join your stream.
That's right, because you stole my video. You stole my video and didn't give any. And again, you've proved nothing. You know, I don't know what you think you've done here. You've just made yourself look worse, and you'll continue to make yourself look worse. So I just wanted you to come up to give you a chance to explain why you have the views you have. I can tell you 95% of people probably are not going to have those views that you have. That may matter to you, that may not. That's fine. That's your right as an American. My problem is that you demean women.
How do I demean women?
Well, you just called them dykes. You just called them dykes.
Because they're acting like men. If a woman is acting like a man, what do I call her?
A woman acting like a man because she leads a team?
If you notice in entertainment, in today's entertainment, they have to act super macho. They have to act super like a man if they're in a leadership role just so she can fit in that like role or something. They don't act like females anymore when they're in dominant male leading roles. And I don't like that.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like who? Like, give me an example.
Example. I felt like Rey off of Star Wars Force Awakening. It's basically a female dude.
Okay.
Like,
all right. Look. And I even said this on one of your videos, Crash Out. I don't always disagree with you. I don't. For episode 7 of Daredevil, I know we're veering off a little bit, but I didn't disagree with you. It was the reasons that you gave that I didn't agree with. So I will give you Rey from Star Wars. I agree with that. I don't think they should have done that. I think they had something set up. I think they panicked. I think it was during a time when the word woke started coming around. You do know what woke means, right?
Yeah, they panicked when they saw racist Star Wars fans hated that Finn looked like he was going to be the Jedi. So they switched the story.
Hey, I'll give you that 100%. And I know you've used the female Ghostbusters example too. I'll go ahead and give you that one because I know that'll be the next thing you bring up. But outside of that 2 or maybe 3, I bet you can't give me another one.
I mean, if I studied more and like prep for this episode, I didn't know I was going to be on your channel today. I probably could have gave you 5 or 10. I mean, but I really can't think of the dome like right now.
Did you think that you would take my video and that I wouldn't do anything?
I was making fun of you in that video.
I'm saying, you think I'm not going to respond?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. You still got the call. Call still connected.
What do you think I put your video on there for? I want to see if you're going to say the right answer.
You used 1 minute of a 12-minute long video that you took out of context to use for your own means. Now tell me I'm wrong. How long was that video you stole, Crash Out? How long was it?
I only took like 20 seconds of your video.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see how that's a problem? How you take 20 seconds of a 14-minute long video and think that you know what that video is about and what I was trying to say? You're a fraud, bro.
It wasn't what you were saying. It was what you read. You read that 46% of the fan base did not watch season 2. It was a drop off.
That's right. I said no.
My video.
Nope. Again, you're wrong because you didn't watch the whole video. You took 20 seconds out of a story that I read from Superhero Hype. The viewership dropped from episode 6 to episode 7 and then shot right back up. And I messaged you that. I messaged you all the stats about it. None of the episodes sucked, according to no one except yourself. Now, why is that?
Your mic's going off again.
All right. Jesus Christ, bro. Do me a favor and Google Shure, SHURE microphones. This is an MB-S7. Go ahead and look that up and tell me if that's a shitty mic.
It doesn't matter if it don't matter if you bought like a big brand mic. Equipment messes up all the time.
Well, you're the first person to say something, Crash Out. I've been doing the show for 4 hours and no one else has complained about my levels or any bullshit like that. I think you're just trying to divert attention away from what we're talking about.
Honestly, not really. I'm just letting you.
Facts.
You know, but maybe it is my phone, but I don't know. I usually hear everybody when they talking towards me. So
you just buffered. Okay? You literally just buffered. And you're yelling at me about my mic. Your phone, you literally just skipped because you don't have good service. Jesus, bro.
I got good service.
Yeah, that's why you're skipping. That's why it's skipping. God, dude. I mean, you set yourself up, Crash Out. You set yourself up.
I mean, if your mic is, you can't be mad at me if your mic is messed up,
dude. Your phone just glitched, so that case closed. It's on camera. I will clip that and show that for show. For show. And
so
again, isn't this why you can't come on Henry? Because you're always on a goddamn phone and it's always twitching and glitching and shit?
No, that's my actual laptop. And I can go on and I can't go on Henry. I've been on this channel like at least 3 times already.
Right. Because of your powerful views that everybody agrees with, right?
I didn't say everybody agree with it, but I'm not here for people I'm not here for everybody to agree with me. I'm here to at least try to change somebody's mind.
Well, I don't think you're going to change mine. Any final words? Anything you'd like to say before we wrap this up?
The last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to repeat this, and this is even to my fans, because I think sometimes they're confused about my YouTube channel. I am a rant rage channel. I go off the dome what I see. It is not a facts channel. It is based off my opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. If you don't like my opinion, I understand. But that's it.
So
that's all my YouTube channel is. Based off my opinion. If you don't agree, it's okay. It's okay. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Well, I don't think we got anything accomplished here, and frankly, I probably won't interact with you because Daredevil's over now, and your other topics are kind of boring. You may think mine are. That's fine. But don't steal my videos, please. It's common courtesy to at least shout out somebody if you're going to use their videos, their thumbnails, their elements, which you use everyone's. So just so you know, it's common courtesy to be like, hey, I'm going to use your video, but I'll give you credit, or at least do it in the video. Crash Out. Be like, shout out to Geek Zip. Fair use. You didn't say that.
That's because I was making fun of your opinion.
I don't give a fuck why you were doing it. I'm just telling you, that's why we're here, and we'll keep coming here until you get it. Because I ain't someone to fuck with, okay? And I'll smoke you every time. You don't know comics, you don't know movies, you don't know TV, you don't know how to treat women, you don't know about race swapping. I mean,
wait a minute.
Facts. Geek, you're on fire, my bro.
Wait a minute. How do you know if I know how to treat women?
Because I've heard you talk about women, bro. And there's a lot of people that are watching that have heard you talk about women.
If I know how to treat
everything
women or not.
on the internet lasts forever, Crash Out. If you say it on the internet, it's there forever. All that
So you
crap
don't
about you sleeping with hundreds of women and you paying
That's in
for
the past.
sex.
That's in the past.
Oh, it's in the past. Well, it still happened.
Okay, but so you don't believe?
Yeah, don't say anything in the internet because it's going to be recorded, and people will bring it up will hunt you from the past.
You call them lesbians. You call them the most degrading names.
So there's no such thing as lesbians. There's no such thing as lesbians.
Yeah, but they're lesbians.
Okay,
they're not people that you say are lesbians because they're leading a male team.
I said they act like lesbians and dykes. Yeah, you don't get it. But
you act like a Crash Out, but apparently you're not. So is it safe to say that some people might get it wrong?
No, because the definition of Crash Out doesn't appear to me if that's my personality every single day. That makes absolutely no sense.
Sure it does. It means your personality is that of a Crash Out. Very simple.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Crash Out is when you make a
video you make
move out of nowhere.
And that's what happens in every video you make. You start out, well, I watched Daredevil and you do that shit. and again, that may be cool for some people. People may like that. I notice not a lot, but some people may like that. I don't know. But I choose to make content that is actually good for people, that actually informs people. And even if it is an opinion that's not popular, I'm not going to disrespect those that have a different opinion. Can you say the same?
So is that the reason why you might average 30 or 40 views a video and you got thousands of subscribers?
What does that have to do with what I just said?
It means a lot. It means you're not that entertaining.
Okay, well,
you should have more views than what you got people just watch one of your videos and subscribe one time and never come back.
Is that right?
I would say this. When I was watching JDF and Macadona talking for the interview, it doesn't matter with the view. Matter if you give it an entertainment show, people will like it. They will come back and or still watching. But for me, YouTube is more like helping me to speak out more and help me to work on my communication. And it's really helping me out more. Before, I get really nervous talking to in the internet. Now look at me. I'm a camera, talking on the microphone. Compare in the real life, bro. Yeah, I'm quiet and shy, but I'm here on YouTube talking, see myself. Yeah, I messed up a couple words. You know, I have a speech problem, but hey, I'm doing the love of the game.
I got people that actually come back and watch my videos.
Let's see. You got 1,000 subscribers. Good for you. Good shit. Let's see. You're
I average more views than you. And I just got to 1,000.
You put out a video though like once a week.
For now.
Oh, for now. I guess the phone bill's killing you, huh? Dude, again, I'm not going to compare channels. I don't know that you're not paying for that because you're not afraid to tell us that you pay for sex. So, I mean, I don't know what else you're willing to pay for.
What would I pay for? If I paid for my views, I would least want like 50,000 views per video.
Do you think that's how it works? When you pay for views, do you think that's how it works? You can set the number of views you want?
Depending on how much money you put in, yes.
Wrong, crash out. Read more. Google some more sites. Google some more sites, bro.
That's not wrong. If you put enough money, you can get views on YouTube.
Over time. If you put enough money, which
and that's what I'm saying. If you put enough money, you will get views on YouTube.
Yeah, over time. I mean, and we're talking years, probably.
No, I know YouTubers that pays for views, and they get over 100,000 views or 50,000 views in no time.
Do you pay for views?
No.
No, but you know people that do pay for views.
Yeah, because they tell me.
What do you say about that?
I have a lot of friends in the YouTube community.
I believe you. What do they say to you about that? Or what do you say to them?
They tell me to do it.
What do you say to them?
I told them no.
First
of all, I couldn't afford it if I wanted to, and second off, I don't want robots watching my YouTube channel.
Why do you think I can afford it?
What do you mean?
I'm saying that you say I've got subs but no views, implying that I paid for my subs, correct?
I never said that.
Okay, I'm just making sure we were clear.
I never said you pay for your subscriber. I'm saying you're not that entertaining, and for you to have that many subscribers, your view count is very, very.
Yeah. People pay sub their website. Why do you want to pay for sub or view? Just wasting money. Like some other people pay for it. Like Ricky Ranger. He paid for sub and views. Oh yeah, I forgot he didn't pay for it. VG does. So basically he paid for views and sub.
Low. That's what I'm saying.
So even though, and I'm sure that if we compared, I think it'd be a different story in an overall perspective, but I don't have time for that, nor do I give a shit. That's a real simple answer for you, Crash Out. And you may think it's a, escape or whatever have you. What is this supposed to mean?
I'm showing you the real Power Ranger fan.
So
not a fake.
Not a fake one. Is that what I am? I'm a fake one.
I never said you was.
You imply a lot, Crash Out. You imply a lot.
I don't understand why you keep saying things that I'm not saying. It's like you want me to say bad stuff about you.
I'm repeating things that you've said, but I'm not repeating. No. Go ahead.
No, you're not, because you're saying, "Oh, I pay for subscribers." I didn't say that you did that, but it's like every other conversation, you keep adding words to what I'm telling you.
Gotcha. So you actually, as many people know, including myself, you steal other people's videos.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You stole Comic Explained video. Okay. And that ended up getting a bunch of views. So you can say that about my views, but I can tell you this, I'm not stealing other people's content and I'm making my own content. So say whatever you will about my views. That doesn't really bother me because that's not why I do it anyway. I do it for passion.
You consider taking a 20-second clip and putting it on video stealing?
Yes.
That's crazy.
If I stole your wallet for 20 seconds, do I still steal the wallet?
There you go with that stuff.
With what stuff? Reality? The truth? Is that what you're talking about?
Everybody takes footage. Everybody takes pictures.
And they credit. And they credit, Crash Out. And they credit. And they credit. And they ask.
So you want me to give you credit? Next video, I give you credit. Yeah.
No, I don't want you to use any of my shit.
You want a sucker now?
I advise you to not use any of my shit, is what I advise you.
You want a sucker?
Bro, there's only one 10-year-old here, and that's you. You're like, oh, I don't like Star Wars. There weren't enough lightsaber battles. Oh, I don't like Daredevil. He didn't fight enough. Oh, I don't like Bullseye. He didn't have the right costume on. You sound like a 10-year-old boy sitting in front of his TV on Saturday morning in his jammies, eating some cereal, acting like a goof ass is what you sound like. God damn.
Isn't that all of us? Isn't that what we're in this for?
No, I don't do that shit. I give reviews and criticism in a respectful and meaningful way. You just call people dykes and racists and whatever else you say in your toxic ass stream.
We have two different YouTube channels.
No shit, thank God, because
I'm a rant rage. I'm a rant rage YouTube channel.
Well, all I'm saying is, if you're going to rant and rage, get permission to use people's shit and maybe do a little research first before you rant and rage, and maybe you won't run into these many problems.
I don't need to do research. I'm going off of what I see on a video. Why do I need?
So you see one iteration of something, and you form an opinion. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what rant rage is.
So, again, you're trying to defend yourself.
No, I'm trying to speak common sense. Because I don't think you know what rant rage is.
You stole the whole video from Comic Explain.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. We've all seen it.
Are you able to put that video on here? I can't hear you.
That's because I'm not talking.
Are you able to put the video of Comic Book Explain on here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can put it on here.
Oh, I will.
Because
it's coming up.
I don't think you watched the video at all.
Just hold up.
Put it on screen so we can see what I stole. Put it on screen for us all
I'm
to
doing
see.
it. God, shut up. Fucking annoying. Don't remember this, Crash Out? You don't remember this?
Yeah, he's not even talking.
Who gives a shit? You stole the video. I didn't say you stole the audio.
But the
Are you
video
crazy?
is me talking about him.
Dude, through the whole
Who
thing.
cares?
You stole it. That is
Play
called
the video.
theft.
Play
It
the
is
video with my
6
voice.
minutes long, and you stole it because you're too damn lazy to make your own content. There's your proof. You
How is
lose.
that? You're nitpicking. You're nitpicking.
Oh, I'm nitpicking now. Now
Yeah,
that
you
now
are.
that I've called you and caught you, it's nitpicking. Got it.
That-
Okay,
it's not.
gotcha.
Yeah, you act like his voice was on there. His voice is not on there. It's called editing, asshole.
It's called editing my ass. Editing my ass. Deleting the audio out of a video and putting your audio over it.
Yeah.
That's not editing, bro. I've been in
That's
radio.
me.
I've been in radio since
That's me doing a
1997,
reaction.
and that is not audio.
That's me
That is-
doing a
all
reaction towards
you
his
did
video.
was take his video,
Oh, my
delete his audio, steal his
my
video, and then talk under it. And now you've been
You're
caught on it.
nitpicking.
Now you've been caught
You're
on it.
nitpicking.
And now everybody sees what you are, a thief. You're a
You're
thief.
nitpicking.
You steal thumbnails, you steal
you're
videos,
nitpicking.
you steal everything because if
You're
you can't
nitpicking.
rage out with your iPhone because it's dead or whatever, you just steal people's videos.
You're nitpicking.
Whatever, man. You call it what you want, you stole the shit.
No.
And you continue to steal shit. So,
I'm
you know
I
what?
was
Go ahead
reacting
and talk
to
about
one of
all
your
your
videos.
views, but just know they're not views for your channel. And if you get monetized, which I highly doubt, then they will not count towards shit. So go
I've been
ahead,
monetized twice.
keep your
So why
faith
would I
up.
not be?
You have no proof of that. I don't believe you that you were monetized twice. I think you're full
So
of shit.
you don't believe?
No,
you
I
don't
do
believe
not.
that I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years,
Nope.
and my YouTube channel got
Nope.
deleted twice?
Show me some proof. Show me some proof.
How can I show you proof?
You can't because you don't have it.
I just told
You
you I can
can't
bring.
because you don't
I
have
just
it.
told you I can bring people onto your show.
I don't want to hear your friends, bro. I don't want to hear what they have to say. I don't care. I don't know
But
those
these
people.
are YouTube people.
I don't know those people.
I'm bringing you other YouTubers onto your show. I'm not
so
bringing
you say. So the thief says. What the hell am I going to believe a thief for?
I'm not a thief. I'm
stole it.
You're nitpicking.
Nitpicking. Yeah. Say
Yeah.
nitpicking at another company when you steal shit and see what happens. Okay. Say that somebody's nitpicking when your female boss tells you that you stole something. Okay.
I didn't
I'm sure
steal
that'll go over
anything.
well. You did. I just.
That's your opinion.
That's a lot.
You're
of people's
going off
opinions.
your opinion.
A lot of people's opinions. Crash out. A lot of people's opinions, and you haven't.
you're
And this ain't the
your
first
opinion.
time you've been called on it for stealing other people's shit. So, say what you want, but again, and this crazy claim that you have YouTube channels that existed before this one, and you had you were monetized and you had follow. Again, that's all words, dude. That's all words.
Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. I don't know why you.
So, so basically, his YouTube channel been deleted twice, and Geek could prove it. Where you evidence, he have none. So basically, he's lying. Geek culture is toxic. Is a liar. Still thumbnails, still videos. Cause you have, look, you have to have proof and evidence.
Steal.
You're not that important to
I don't know
lie
why
to. I
thieves
don't
steal.
know you.
Why do thieves
You
steal
said what?
shit? Why do thieves steal shit? I don't know.
To make money or something. I don't know.
Oh, you steal shit to make money?
No, I'm not a thief.
Oh, you didn't steal that video from Comics Explain? That wasn't his video that he recorded?
I didn't use footage.
You did use footage.
That was it.
You don't even know what you're saying, Crash Out.
Yeah, he stole the video. He took out the audio and put his voice. For me, that's laziness.
Yeah, I did. I used his footage. Whippy do.
Yeah,
I didn't get no copyright. I didn't get no copyright,
That's
so it
because you're
couldn't be
not
stolen.
important enough to matter. That's why you didn't get copyrighted, because you're a fucking shit stain
I didn't
on the
get
bottom of his
copyright.
shoe.
So
That's
how's
why.
it stealing if I didn't get copyright? How's it stealing if it's up there?
Are you kidding me? So you're saying if I speed on the highway and I don't get busted, that means I wasn't speeding? You're crazy, dude.
There's no proof.
You're insane. There's no proof you had these YouTube channels either, except for a couple
I
random
told you I
people.
can bring proof.
I
told you I can bring proof.
Random
and you're
people I don't
denying
know. A couple random people I don't know or haven't met or haven't seen or haven't talked to.
I mean, hey, that's all I can bring.
Well, then you have no proof, my man. That's what that means.
Yeah,
you have no proof. None.
Hey, if you can't listen to my proof, that's on you.
No, it's your word versus mine. And I'm saying you didn't. And until I see proof otherwise, that's what I'm going to say. And it sounds to me like you don't have proof otherwise.
Whatever you say, bro.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to some fat white guy online.
Bro, you want to get into appearance problems? You want to get personal? Really? You want to go that route?
Why would I lie
The
to you?
motherfucker that drools online, streams without shirts on, has a goddamn head the size of a fucking globe. You're going to sit here and make personal attacks on me? You look like somebody hit you in the goddamn face with a frying pan.
I'm being honest with you.
Dang, Geek wants to smoke. Don't mess with Geek.
You're not a hot woman, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want money from
Thank
you,
God.
so I'm not gonna lie to you.
Never get a
So why
dime.
would I lie to some random fat guy online?
Because
Like,
you're delusional. Because you live in your own reality and you're out of your
I'm not gonna lie
mind.
to some dude I don't
Because
even
you're out of
know.
your mind and you're delusional. And no one believes your bullshit. That's why.
No, you don't believe my bullshit.
No, lots
I
of
got
people don't
plenty
believe
of
your
people
bullshit.
that
Nah.
believe in me.
Nah, nobody. Maybe your mom.
Nah.
But it ain't a fucking audience. I can tell you that. And if
I
it's a
wouldn't be
community-
doing YouTube for 10 years if I didn't have some type of support fan base that didn't believe in me.
Anybody can do YouTube for 10 years. Okay, that's not a big flex.
Yeah,
okay?
but I'm telling you the reasons
Especially
why
if
I
you're
do.
stealing other people's videos. You could probably do it for a really long time if you steal other people's videos. So
You're being a nitpick. Everybody have reacted to a video they saw on YouTube before.
Oh, but
what are
weren't you just
talking
telling
about?
me how bad it was?
I used
Did I see a
footage
video?
and I didn't react to it.
Did I see a video that you said you didn't like people that did reaction videos?
That is true. With their whole channel is about
you
that.
do reaction
that's
videos
garbage.
and it's cool?
Dude,
Dude,
if
get
you
the fuck
randomly
outta
do,
here, dude. You
if
are
you
so
randomly
fucking,
do,
you
yeah,
are
I
so
can't even talk.
smoked.
I
You
can't
are
even
so
talk.
smoked.
I can't even talk.
That's because you're smoked. You can't say shit about anything.
I can't talk, but I can't say, but you won't let me.
You've been sitting here talking for 45 minutes, Crash Out, and you haven't said one true thing yet.
No. I consider reaction channels trash. But if you do a reaction
you do it,
video
it's cool.
once in let me talk. If you do a reaction video once in a while on your YouTube channel, that's okay.
We call that double standards, Crash Out.
No,
Have you ever
it's
heard that? Double standards? Just like
Well,
when you
once in
steal
a while,
somebody's
a
video
YouTuber
and
can
say
be
that you
lazy
don't steal
and put out
somebody's
a video.
video? No, that's where you're wrong. That's where we differ. You can't be lazy and have a YouTube channel that's a success. That's why you don't.
Wow, you can.
Because you don't have a YouTube channel that's a success. Now, you can say what you want about mine, but at least I say facts. At least I do research. At least I'm respectful. I've interviewed celebrities and guests. I've been to cons and panels. I've done all that shit. You talk on your phone.
I've done that too before.
You talk on your phone. So
I
again,
interview I interview celebrities before.
Who'd you interview,
I go
Crash
to
Out?
Comic-Con.
Who'd you interview, Crash Out?
The actor that plays Spawn.
Michael Jai White?
Yeah.
Where's the proof?
You said what?
Where's the proof?
It's on my YouTube channel. Look it up.
Did you interview him at a con?
Yeah, at the con. And I interviewed
Did you
the
pay?
guy from the. You said what?
Did you pay for the interview?
No.
Okay, so wait a minute. You're telling me that you just walked up to Michael Jai White at a con and just interviewed him out of nowhere, and he gave you a full interview and you didn't pay a dime for it? That's what you're sitting here telling me?
I lied to him and said I had a press pass.
Oh,
from
you're
YouTube.
a liar. Okay, I got you. You lied.
All right. I've been to cons. People know me because even actors know me too. Johnny Young Bosch know me because I would see him at con. Other vendors know me. I went to cons. Like Brandon Mejia, he know me. I met him twice. Not free time. Free time. Yeah, free time. Paramorphicon, Anime Pasadena Comic Con. Yeah, so free time at Brandon Mejias, the Red Dawn Charger. And I interview Skip Surratt, the voice actor for Naruto, my guy, for free. We did like a 10-minute interview. Nerd talks it. My bad. Crash Out. It was like a minute. Basically, you just ask them a question and record it. That's not an interview. Or even Geek interview longer. Other people interview actors longer. I interviewed Petra Sky, a cosplayer for Power Ranger, for an hour.
Okay, so all con owners out there know that this dude is a liar and claims that he is a press. See, I actually get press passes, Crash Out. Okay, so I actually here. You want to see some? You want to see some of them?
I mean, I could too if I sign up.
You could too if you signed up, bullshit. Look at all these, baby. Look at all these. This is from years of working hard and making my channel what it is. All you do is bitch and moan. That's all you do. Complain about what you don't like, don't have, wish you had, or think that everybody else is wrong and you're right. Fucking toxic ass motherfucker. God damn.
You are a cartoon character.
I could say the same, Frying Pan. I could say the same.
You are a cartoon character.
You get some rest and enjoy your next thievery or your next lie. Okay, I hope they go well for you.
You're definitely nitpicking, bro.
That's all you got. You lie. You just told me you lied 3 times about 3 different things. And then
I never lied to you. I never lied to you.
I just proved to you, and I got people in the chat saying they can't find any video with Michael Jai White on your channel. So that's probably bullshit. You probably lied about that too.
No.
Oh, that was on the old channel. Dude, you're so full of shit, man. You're so
it's
full
on,
of shit.
It's
coming out your fucking ear. It's coming out your nose, literally, by the way. You may want to grab a tissue. Just saying. So you're full of so much shit.
Why do we got to depend on your fans?
You're full of so much shit. It's coming out your nose.
Look up nerd culture.
No, I don't want to. I'm not fucking devoting any time to your fucking lies. No.
I have not lied to you.
You've lied like 4 times, Crash Out.
No, I told you I lied to other people. I have never lied to you. Like I said, I would never lie to some fat weirdo online. You're not important to me for me to.
Oh man. Oh, Crash Out, bro. You just dig that grave deep. Your grave's gonna be 20 feet deep by the time you're done, buddy. You just
Dude, you are delusional.
I'm delusional?
Yes.
That's fucking funny coming from a liar thief. That's funny. That's pretty funny.
If that's what you think I am, it is
No, that's what
it is.
everybody thinks. Everybody thinks that.
That's not what
you
everybody
steal people's
thinks.
videos, you clout their views, and then you think that's some kind of fucking knock against me? Bro, I don't want the drama. I don't want the bullshit. That's why my views aren't the way they are.
Yeah, you're a boring YouTube channel.
You're a fucking crash out YouTube channel.
I'm not a crash
Yeah,
out.
you are.
I want to
big
be
one.
funny, loud.
In addition, you crash out, you lie,
to be going.
you're misogynistic, you're racist, you
How am I racist?
I'm not even going to answer that. I mean, I think it's been answered in this stream. Again, you're a crash out, bud. I don't know. I don't know how else to tell you. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. People watch you for crash out contents. You can call it a rant or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but it is a crash out. It is the definition of a crash out. Google it. Okay. That it?
I can do nothing but laugh, man.
Yeah. Do nothing but laugh because you got nothing to say. That's why you can't do nothing but laugh, because you got nothing to say. Because you steal people's videos, you steal their thumbnails, you are degrading and offensive toward women. You claim to have slept with hundreds of women. You claim to have slept with hundreds of women. You claim to have paid for it. You call them dykes and lesbians and God knows what else you've called them in your fucked up videos that I do not like to watch. You are a joke, sir. You are a clown and you've been exposed, which is what my goal was here tonight. You are done.
I'm not done.
You're
nitpicking and adding names, and you think
nitpicking, adding names, call it whatever you want to call it, but you have been exposed for the fraud that you are. You're not a content creator. You're a fraud.
I am a content creator.
You're a fraud. You're a rage baiting fraud. And no one will ever respect you because you act
I doubt that. People love my videos all the time.
Yeah, because you crash out the same way they like watching car wrecks. We've already talked about that.
People
stop on the side of the road to see the car wreck, and then they drive on. They don't give a shit.
You are a statistic. There's 1,000 YouTube channels like you. Mine's are one of a kind.
What's a statistic?
You said what?
What's a statistic?
Your channel is just like every other channel.
No. But
there's nothing unique about you.
You mean a statistic?
You know what I meant.
Is that what you're trying to say?
You are just like any other channel.
Yeah, we do our research and we get good quality content. We don't steal it. You're right. We don't steal it. We do it the right way. We don't steal it. We do it the right way.
You got to do something unique. You got to do something different.
No, you don't.
No, you
don't. You don't have to act
you got to be political correct.
You don't have to act like a misogynistic asshole who just hates on everything to get.
Or you got to be PC and act political correct.
I'm not PC,
and pretend
bro.
that everything is
you
good.
Clearly don't watch shit on my channel. Clearly. Except for the 20 seconds you stole. It was good enough for you to steal, though. Right?
I took a 20-second clip making fun of you.
Yeah, but if it's so boring, why would you steal it? It's boring. What do you need it for? It's boring, right?
Because you kept leaving comments on my video.
Oh, because
I was trying to piss you off.
Oh, okay.
That's all that was.
So that makes a lot of sense, Crash Out. Makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense. You left over 50 comments on my video, so I took 20 seconds of yours
50
to
comments?
piss you
Is
off.
that what you said? 50 comments?
If you look at all the comments
you can't math,
that
bro.
you have done,
I'm sure you can't math. So I'm sure
if you look at all the comments that you have left over the past 2 weeks, there are probably about 50 comments.
Oh, do you count them?
No.
Then how the fuck do you know, you idiot?
Because it's a lie.
You are a liar, a thief. I'm
not a liar.
Yeah, you are. You've lied like 5 times on this stream. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows. Have
I
a
don't.
wonderful
I don't
evening.
need to lie to you, dude. You're a loser.
Whatever, dude. You lie and you're a thief. Have fun with that.
Ban him now. Ban him for the.
So that's the end of the geek versus nerd talks it wherever them. Yeah. Crash out. So what do you think about this argument fight? Who win in the fight? Geek Zip or Crash Out? I think Geek Zip won the battle. Calling him out. What your opinion think about that? Like, comment, share. See you on the next video. Sorry. Peace. Remember, like the stream, everybody. And I will drop the link. First, let me go to the restroom because I need to go. What's an hour long? So I'm going to play the music.
Cool. You said you want the smoke. Now you got it.
Yeah. Some things you don't gotta explain. If you've been through it, if you lived it, if you know, you know. Yeah. Started from the bottom where the lights stay low. Dreams in my pocket, but the world said no. Cold nights, grounded heart full of stone. Built my own lane, now the path is my throne. People talk loud, but they don't really see. Every scar on my soul built the man I be. Pressure makes diamonds, yeah, that's how it goes. Real ones understand if you know, you know. Late nights, no sleep, chasing that glow. Pain in the past, but the fire still grows. Truth in the struggle, strength in the soul. You don't need words. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Through the fire and the rain we go. If you know, you know. From the shadows to the stage we go. Raise your hands, let the whole world know. Some things only the real ones know. If you know, you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Walking through storms where the thunder rolls. Life tried to break me, but I kept control. Every closed door turned into a road. Every dark night made the fire explode. Loyalty deep like a code we chose. Fake ones fade when the truth unfolds. We keep it real, that's the life we show. No explanation if you know, you know. From the pain came power, from the doubt came pride. Every battle fought, every tear we cry. We rise like thunder, hear the crowd explode. This is more than music, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Through the struggle, the legends grow. If you know, you know. Turn the pain into rocket flow. Raise your voice, let the whole world know. Some things only the real ones know. If you know, you know. Yeah, yeah,
Only in me. Only in me.
Okay, guys, I'm going to drop the link right now. It's one rule I will not say. Do not mention that person I'm talking about. Yeah, Brent, that one person we should not name. Then
hit that link, motherfucker.
You can throw it all away when things break, when things shatter.
Write it on your face, every little detail matters.
I feel the tension in my veins, like a spring that won't release. Every secret, every stain, still echoing underneath.
I'm the coil.
okay, we have somebody you know. Get up for the man only. You have his favorite word to say.
Because you got.
One.
Okay, so what?
Friend. What's up,
Oh,
Brad?
I thought you were gonna bring up because there's a lot of people you don't want me to mention, so I'm assuming I'll just okay. I think he's one of them.
An hour person. Okay.
Okay.
So what do you think about this topic I'm gonna bring out? Do you watch the first video about Brandon Mejia talking about his Yu-Gi-Oh collection?
I've seen a clip of that. I actually saw him at a convention. He did like the handstand thing. That's the extent of which I know him. I seem like I don't know him at all. I've never spoken to him, but I've seen something about his Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Yeah, I think I didn't really watch that portion. It was really, quite frankly, really difficult to watch, like this Geek Zip nerd cultures talk. I think I've seen this discussion. They've had discussions before, so it's probably the same topic because it's always the same thing over and over. So, that's what I saw.
What do you think about like Geek ask some like questions about like the superhero stealing people thumbnails, videos?
Oh, he accused nerd culture of stealing thumbnails?
Yeah, black culture, yeah.
Nerd culture, you mean? AI is technically stealing, if you really think about it. So if you want to go down this road of accusing someone of stealing AI, you're taking other people's artwork and people want to make the argument, oh, it's just for entertainment or whatever. But if you're accusing someone of stealing, AI is technically stealing. If you really think about it in terms of an artistic perspective. I've heard Geek Zip, he called this nerd culture toxic guy, called him a crash out or something. This is ad hominem. I've said this term many times. And, and the thing about superheroes, this discussion comes up a lot. I think this especially with Star Wars, this discussion. Yeah,
you talk about Rey.
Oh, you talked about Rey. I didn't listen to that. They talked about Rey, right?
Rey. Like Rey from Star Wars. Yeah, the girl who become a Jedi. Yeah, her.
What about her?
Like, how I'm gonna put this. Like Finn supposed to be the Jedi. That's Disney changed everything.
Of course they did. The Geeks, they talked about like I think I heard a nerd. He talks about like the broad, not just Star Wars, but like the feminist agenda. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yes, there is. I know this is a topic that's very controversial, but in terms of this particular discussion, I don't know. At some points that nerd culture talks I've brought up, I actually agree with some of them. This idea of Geek keeps bringing up the comics, like with Marvel, but the argument people are making is about when you take a live something that's supposed to be a sequel, a direct sequel or a remake of something, you are changing it. You are gender swapping, race swapping to push an agenda. People want to pull out Nick Fury was white in the comics and black in the movies. interpretations are done all the time for movies. This is nothing new. But if you're going to claim that something is a remake of a comic, which Captain America Winter Soldier never claimed it was a remake of the comic. It is an interpretation that Marvel, like they set a precedent that Nick Fury is going to look this way. He's going to be this person. And that's totally okay. What isn't okay, what people have issue with is The Little Mermaid live action remake. They they race swapped The Little Mermaid. They claimed it was supposed to be a remake of the animation. Her red hair is essential to her character. The skin color is essential. It informs the whole. It's part of the animation. Snow White, literally talk about her skin being white as snow. Yet they changed. They race swapped Snow White as well. They claimed that Snow White was supposed to be a remake of the animation, and it was not. They changed the essence of her character to push propaganda, and this is a common theme in Star Wars as well. You are claiming a direct sequel to an IP that was already established, and when you do this, it is a problematic. When you make Luke Skywalker was seen as a strong, saving the resistance, all this kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden he's seen sucking milk titty. Animal titty, excuse me. And this is fact. I'm sorry. You watched no, Rudy, you've seen the I've seen the sequels. You've seen the sequels, I'm assuming. He is sucking monster titty. This is absolute this is ridiculous. And it's done because it's pushing an agenda. Kathleen Kennedy has said the Force is female. And people have criticized. I have spoken to people who are in the Star Wars franchise. Diana Lee Insanto, she was Morgan Elizabeth in The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. She has told me that I've talked about this with her at length about the issue people have with Star Wars. They don't have issue with Ahsoka because Ahsoka was established as a woman with orange skin. And that is, with the animation and live action remake, it is consistent. And her story is focused on Ahsoka. That is consistent. That is why people have no issue. That's why Ahsoka is getting a season 2. And that's why propaganda garbage like The Acolyte got canceled. You see, there is a difference, but people want to pretend that we care about, there's nothing wrong with strong women. Absolutely nothing wrong with strong women, but when you push this agenda, when you gender swap, when you claim something is a remake or a sequel of something, yet you change it to push an agenda, that is problematic. And people like Geeksip, I'm sure he knows this. He sounds like an intelligent person, but it seems either he doesn't, maybe he doesn't agree. Maybe he thinks that nerd culture is toxic. Has no, he has some good points, but when it comes to the feminist propaganda, he wants to ignore the points nerd culture is making. And nerd culture is toxic, is making valid. I think the delivery does not come out the best. I don't think it's the best, but some of the points he's making actually is a common frustration people have. From another YouTube channel, well, I mean, stealing other people's thumbnails. I mean, AI is technically stealing. I never said it was. It's. I think it's wrong that people use AI and use it as a part of their representation of their work. I think AI should be used for when stuff that's not published. To me, the distinction's not the same. If you're gonna, he's still. It's still. I think that's wrong as well. So he shouldn't do that anyway.
Nick Fury was.
See, Arrow. Look. I'm reading. This is part of the stream.
Yeah, cause the first time I watched Nick Fury, it was the animated Spider-Man from the 90s. And Nick Fury was white.
Okay.
And later on, Nick Fury was African American.
MCU. It's called the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. They've changed Fantastic Four as well. The original, the movies, the 2005, 2007 movies are not canon. So there have been changes. Fantastic Four First Steps is in a Marvel Cinematic Universe, an alternate. Miles Morales is an original character from a different universe. He doesn't claim to be a remake of the original Spider-Man. The MCU movies don't claim to be remakes of the animation. The Little Mermaid is depending on fans. They're trying to milk fans, so they say it's a live-action remake. They claim that the Little Snow White is a live-action remake of the animation, and when you do this, it is problematic. So this idea, people want to keep pretending that Nick Fury being white in the comics or in animation, and then changing him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the same. It is not the same thing. Now, if they did this in Secret Wars, or Doomsday, and they changed Nick Fury's character. It's not a sequel though, but Leslie, whatever her name is, the director, explicitly stated talked about the gayness of Star Wars, and the someone's sexual orientation was never a factor in Star Wars. This was never a factor, and it got canceled for a reason, because it's pushing propaganda. Ahsoka, another strong woman, is not canceled. There's another season because it's focused. It presents strong women in the right way. Not the director is not going around trying to force out an agenda. So, yeah,
right, I will let you take a break right now, and I'll bring someone else because I have a time limit here.
Oh, you have a time limit. Okay, someone else is coming up.
5 hours, but I only have like 2 hours and 20 minutes left. What's up, Arrow? What's going on? You muted.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go for it.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. I want to bring out the topic. So
I'm gonna. Do you mind me running through what was just said?
Yeah.
So number one, this is why it's important to pay attention when it comes to streams and videos. If certain people paid attention to the video, Nerd Toxic didn't copy AI thumbnails. He literally ripped thumbnails from other content creators, meaning their YouTube channel, they have a thumbnail, he literally copy and paste those. That's a different story than AI. So yeah. I would wish people that come up and speak learn about research before they talk. Otherwise, they look like an idiot. Number two, Nick Fury was both a white man and a black man in the comics.
Yeah.
Way before the MCU. And what I mean about that, yes. Originally, if you want to go by history, Nick Fury was a white guy in the original series or whenever he was first introduced.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember in the early 2000s? No, sorry, early 2000s, early 90s, the Ultimate Universe series. Like they relaunched either they relaunch or it's a different universe. They had the Ultimate comic book series, so they had the Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate this, Ultimate that, yada yada yada. So in that iteration, he was black. So I guess and when they first introduced Nick Fury in Iron Man 1, they actually said it. Yes, he is they reinterpret or they are taking from the Ultimate Universe version. And for anyone that actually really pays attention to the MCU movies are in its own universe. What do I mean by that? They are not a reinterpretation of the comics. They're not an adaptation of any of the comics. They are its own universe. So the comic universe is world whatever, MCU is another world.
Mm-hmm.
By that logic, you do not need to carbon copy the series. It's simple as that. And that's how they safely do it in a way that you don't get people mad. But people, once again, still get mad because they're soft. They don't, for all I know, all these people complaining don't get laid. So they need to stop crying into the ether about stupid stuff like this. It's fucking pathetic at this point. Like, that's all you do. You go to Comic Cons, you get signatures, you get interviewed, and you cry like a little bitch about when things don't go right. Like, go get laid. Seriously. It really helps. Like, Rudy, I know you get laid all the time. So that's why you're big Rudy.
Oh.
Then it comes with the Acolyte. Acolyte is not a sequel. I know everyone hates it. I get it. If people hate it, it's not a great story. I get it, but it's not a sequel. Stop treating it like oh, sequels suck. It's its original story. So is Ahsoka. Ahsoka, it's its own story. It's a continuation of what happened in the Clone Wars, but it's its own separate story. So we need to stop that. You didn't say none. And that's it. Like, people just stop. Like, stupid agendas, stupid stuff. If you guys don't like women being in leadership roles in movies, you are part of the problem of why we have issues in this country as well. Because it's that stupid logic is why this country isn't willing to, I don't know, vote for a female president at this point. It's idiots like ones that speak up like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're part of the problem. And if they're not able, if films or shows aren't able to make female lead roles into heroes that can lead, I get it. It's not on them. It's not because it's a female thing or whatever. It is because, unfortunately, people don't know how to write it. There are stories out there of female leads that make good content, but so what? I don't know. Like, just, it's very frustrating hearing this over and over again. I'm kind of sick of it.
Yeah.
And it's just bad. Like, it's these type of things that make people don't want to be at these, just participate anymore. Like, I just watched Backlash wrestling. Best match of the night was a female match.
Oh yeah, Asuka versus Io Sky, best match ever.
Fucking amazing match. It was the best match of the night. And don't get me wrong, the card was pretty good. I think it was better than WrestleMania, but a women's match was better. Like, you give the opportunity and time for women to hone the craft, they will get better over time. The problem is people are not patient enough. How much time do you think men had in the leadership role before it got good? Centuries worth. If you don't believe me, go to the library and find all the stories before that. How many stories to who knows when had men in leadership roles for the longest time? Centuries worth. So you're going to judge a woman based on less than a century? You guys got to fucking be kidding me. And a mermaid is non-race based. That's what the original Little Mermaid story was on. Disney chose to put a white woman in the movie because that was acceptable in the 90s. Grow the fuck up. It's a new century. And that's the tea drop. How you doing, Rudy?
Best tea drop ever. I'm doing very great, man.
Yeah,
great.
I'm glad you did a good stream as always. Keep opening these card packs, new packs, like all these different packs, man. Where are you getting all these cards, man?
Oh, I get them at Target.
Okay.
Well, GameStop, Swap Meets, the mall.
Who did you fight for them? Yeah,
Nobody.
man, it's getting disgusting with the cards.
Yeah.
With Pokemon now, I'm assuming with manga is going to be the next thing. Manga is going to get destroyed thanks to certain collectors out there in the influencer side trying to grade comics now. It's kind of horrible. I'm really sad for the manga collectors out there. I'm not one specific. I collect here and there, but like those hardcore guys, they're and girls are gonna get hit hard, and it sucks. I feel bad for you guys who collect Pokemon cards. That can't be.
Ooh.
That it sucks now for you guys. Damn. Video games the same way. It's like that's what I do, and it's tough. It's tough because these people, all they think putting it behind a plastic case gives it value. It'll give it value for a limited time. Anyway, but hope you have a blessed night. Congrats on all the ribbons and all that, by the way.
Stash and Corpse,
Yeah, dude, I haven't I've graduated years ago. I forgot everything already when it comes to graduation. But I hope did you graduate it yet, or you're about to?
And this week is final.
Okay.
I have to turn in my paper, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
so
graduation in 2 weeks.
Congrats, man. I hope you party hard after this.
No.
You gotta go. You gotta go clubbing, man.
Now I'm getting too old.
Club in your house, you know. Yes, Kyle. Live with your collection as long as you can. Enjoy it when you can. I collect games, but I play them too. Like I have. What did I collect recently? Like the whole series of Metal Gear, and I play that shit.
Oh,
you know?
I love it. I love Metal Gear.
Yeah, I'm a big Metal Gear Solid fan.
I have the collection.
Yeah, and those are the older games are hard to get now, and I collect. Yeah, I started collecting all the wrestling games, from like Nintendo till as most recent as I can. I'm almost done collecting all the 2K, even though half of them are trash. It's just, me being a wrestling guy. I collect them and I play them. Like I did streams years ago going through some of the 2K games, but and some the Nintendo games are trash. The NES ones, the 8-bit, those are trash.
Yeah.
But if you have an old console around, obviously No Mercy is the GOAT. SmackDown, the SmackDown series. Yes, I played the living crap out of the first SmackDown, and the PS2 one, Know Your Role. I'm almost done. I think I'm missing a few SmackDowns too. And then the best NES one, in my opinion, the best NES one is Super WrestleMania. Super WrestleMania is underappreciated, I think, by many, because everyone goes straight for the WrestleMania arcade one, the one that looks like Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird, like it's great in the arcade, but depending which console you have, the versions are different. Like I played the Genesis one, it feels a bit off. The SNES one is great. So,
Yeah, what else? Yeah, I'm trying to get, when school's over, I'm gonna play some video games.
Yeah, man. It helps relax. That relaxing things to do, that getting laid, having food. Food is amazing, Oh, to answer Brett, how is getting laid relevant to the discussion of propaganda of entertainment? Because you have a hard-on and hating women at this point, and that's how I'm gonna read it for the rest of my life. So, give me a minute. Sorry.
I used to watch Raw and Raw is War. Cool.
Yeah, SmackDown. Was it? Yeah. Oh, he's saying the SmackDown games was always a go for as games. Yeah, it was for me too because when I was younger, I didn't have an N64. I relied on my cousins. Like they had the N64, I had the PlayStation. So I played with them and friends when it came to No Mercy, but I had the SmackDown. And SmackDown was amazing. And yeah. Raw is the shit. Raw's War was fun to watch. It was always what got my parents like, you can watch Raw's War as long as you finish the homework because we only had one TV. So if I finished my homework before 8 o'clock, they gave up the TV for me. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it was fun times. Too bad wrestling is mid now. It is what it is. But congrats on you. I'm proud of you, man. You balanced that up in getting school done, man. Pretty big accomplishment. So, what's next for you after school?
Take a vacation.
Yes, vacation.
Vacation, city tour.
Okay, you're gonna do a tour. Okay.
Go to cons.
Okay. You're gonna do like an iShow Speed city tour, man.
Yep.
Yo, did you see that whole situation with the Dominican Republic thing?
No.
So apparently he hit 1 million views on his stream, but they found out like the stream was botted. Not by him, but someone botted his stream. And everyone's blaming I forgot the musician that was with him, one of the Dominican musicians, and he got pissed that he got accused. Speed's team didn't accuse him, just the internet accused him. Yeah. And then he took one of the murals someone painted in Dominican Republic, and they threw paint on it. So they protested on Speed, which is crazy. But
yeah,
see, no, everywhere there's drama, guys, including the world of the highest platformers out there. It is what it is.
The drama in the world, the drama in wrestling, the drama of Pokemon, drama about
the world is built on drama. That's the sad truth. It's the sad truth. And I think at this point, people just need to realize, like, pick your battles, relax, have fun in life.
Yeah.
Because life is short. And if you go around the world just screaming the same thing in an echo chamber about hatred towards women or whatever you may hate, just because it doesn't work the way you hope in your fandom, then it is what it is. Move on. You know? I don't like everything that's done in wrestling, but do I go cry about it? Well, I do in my stream sometimes, but but I don't make my life hating it, you know? It is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I'm sure you got more important people than me coming up. So peace, my man. Have fun in your graduation. It's a once in a lifetime thing. Enjoy every minute of it. Go prideful in there. Dress like a sleek man like you always are, you know? And just fucking rock it, man.
All right.
I'm proud of you. Have a good one, man. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. All right. Give up for Damo Night. Damo. What's up, my dude?
Hey, how are you, Rudy?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to show up really quick and, say congrats to your graduation. What is it coming up next week?
I've got final week, then graduation week.
Yay, that's so exciting.
Yeah, my graduation is going to be late at 6 p.m. my time.
Yeah,
But
I literally just came in for when Brent was speaking. I missed I think I saw a little bit of the beginning, but I just wanted to show up and just say congrats, man. I think what was your stream about? You were covering Geek Zip.
Geek Zip versus Nerd Talk Talks It.
Nerd Talk. Ooh.
Nerd Talk.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch.
Nerd Talk. No, it says Nerd. It's Talks It. Some African American guy just coming.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, I was like Nerd Talk.
No, not Nerd Talk. Some other guy.
No. Oh, okay. I think I know. I haven't. Has he been on Henry's before? Is it the guy that has like the controversial takes?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen a little bit of him, but I don't know. I'm not. I can't get into him. And what was the other guy? Sage, Young Sage. I don't know. They don't hit the same. Like Rican Ranger. Like to me, it just I don't know. It doesn't hit the same. But I understand, you know, I'll probably watch it and kind of see what that's all about. And then I think I saw Brand. I don't know. It's funny how like certain things in this universe just don't change. They stay the same. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Like this guy.
Because you got my name in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people, you know, are just, you know, in their ways, which is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, love them or hate them. But yeah, no, I mean, just wanted to come in and say hi to you. Man, so you were opening up packs, Pokemon?
Yeah. Yeah. I got Korean, Japanese, and America.
Ooh, did you get anything from the Target collab, like all the clothing and the hats and stuff?
No, they're all sold out.
Yeah, I didn't even try. Like I was like, do I want to wake up early and do it? I'm like, no, because if I get pushed, if I get like, I'm not about to fight nobody over no Pokemon.
Well, you have to smoke. You want to smoke, man.
No, not like that. Like I'm not about to be doing all that. Although it is kind of tempting sometimes. Like I do want to like. I don't know, but I don't think I could do it. But like reselling, I know a lot of people do it and they make good money. Yeah. Like I know I saw some of the signs like that they had like for the Target collab, like the posters and stuff. They took it from Target and they started reselling it for like hundreds of dollars and stuff like that. So I don't know. But it is good money, so
mm-hmm.
What is the saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. Well, that's good, Rudy. I keep missing your stream, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I like, because I had set my notifications on so that I knew like when you were, you know, going live. Because I've seen you do like other lives, and I feel bad, like, because I keep missing them. But you know, I just wanted to.
You're busy. You're busy. You know, man. You can watch the replay.
No, and I do watch the replays. It's just that also like some of the WWE content, like I don't know, I used to be a really big WWE fan, but I think once they started like putting in, what was it, Logan Paul, even Bad Bunny was over there, Ice Show Speed, like I don't think that they kind of tarnished like the whole wrestling thing, because I don't know. I think to me, like wrestling, like back in the day, like I'm used to like, you know, Randy Orton, Undertaker, Big Show, like all the greats, like, and I remember like, you know, thinking that they were cool. Like I had like I remember when I got for my birthday, Money in the Bank. And so like, but now like I've seen some clips and stuff and I'm like, I don't know. I just really can't get behind like the Paul brothers. So, I mean, but that's cool that it still keeps going. I know I was watching a lot of the WrestleMania and like how people were, it was like so crowded. Did you get to go or no?
For Vegas, no, but last year was Vegas too. But I went to WrestleMania 39 in LA. When Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the first time. So I went to night.
I feel that for sure. And I don't know, what were you guys talking about? Like the women, what was it? Like how did that get brought up? Like women and storylines and stuff like that. I mean,
so he's talking about how women should not take a leadership role. And like, you know, how Power Rangers have the new series, and we're gonna be having the Red Ranger as a female leader role.
oh, is that confirmed? I thought I seen like on Twitter, yeah, something about that, like how they wanted to make yeah, the Red Ranger like female.
Yeah, 'cause think about it. We have Red Rangers as females already, like Donald, Cosmic Fairy, Hunter Dino.
And even way back when, remember in SPD, what was it, A Squad?
A Squad, yeah.
Yeah.
Female.
Even
And
though
I-
they weren't really shown that much, but she still was, you know, like and I remember that nobody really, and Jen, I know she wasn't a Red Ranger, but you know, she was the leader. And honestly,
Yeah.
she's probably one of my favorite Rangers of all time. I still haven't met Erin Cahill, but hopefully sooner than later, I will. And, you know, I think that is one thing I would tell her, like, hey, you know, I remember seeing you and like you were so powerful and like all this stuff. And but yeah, I mean, I understand like kind of both sides. Like there are sometimes like certain things that do, I guess, kind of feel forced, but kind of going back to like what Era was saying, like it's a lot of the writing. Sometimes, you know, people don't know like how to handle these characters. And yeah, the whole time frame too. Like, yeah, men have gotten, you know, centuries of storylines to kind of, you know, get it right or whatever. But yeah, I mean, women have kind of just been, you know, put as like a damsel in distress. That's kind of what, you know, historically has been, you know, their place. And yeah, I mean, I do agree with some of the points about the Acolyte, because I mean, I know people hated it and stuff, but for me at least, it had its moments. I was actually really excited for it because I was excited for Amanda Stenberg. That was because she was in the Hunger Games. She was very young when she did the Hunger Games, but she was real. Yes. So I was actually really excited for her to come out in the Acolyte. And I do feel bad that it didn't work out for her, because yeah, I mean, I have such love for the Hunger Games, but that's also another one. Remember Katniss? Like, you know, that was a $1 billion franchise, you know, and she was the main character. So it's definitely there. I mean, like, I think it's a lot of like the writing and, you know, having, you know, like these characters doing what they're supposed to do. But yeah, no, for sure.
Great talking to you. I got people in line.
No, I feel you for sure. Have a good night, Rudy.
All right, peace. All right, we got the best YouTuber all time. Talking about ghosts. You have 2 channel. Get out for my man, my boy, Dust Possession.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good.
You forgot to do this though. It's all good.
I'm learning. Yeah. Been a while.
So, man, good stream. I've been listening and watching while I'm working on my merch store that I might be putting out sometime soon. Making designs and stuff. Starting out small with like maybe stickers and mugs and stuff like that, and see how it goes. But I was watching the stream, man, and it looked like Geek Zip was literally like he wanted the smoke on his stream, man. I don't think I've ever seen Geek Zip so fired up.
Yep. That's the first time I see Geek doing that too.
Like the only time I ever saw him get upset was like if he clicked the link and he was arguing with Brent. That's the only other time I ever seen Geek Zip get like freaking pissed.
Yeah. So what do you think about the stream about Brandon Maillet talking about his car collection, Yu-Gi-Oh?
I was in and out of that part a lot.
Yeah.
I don't really watch that guy's channel that much. That Red Ranger guy you were reacting to.
Yeah.
I saw he reacted to Unworthy Productions episode.
Oh yeah, you did.
Power Rangers Unworthy. I saw that on his channel, but I don't really watch him too much.
And what else? What do you think about Terrifier 4? It's coming up pretty soon next year. I know you didn't watch the Terrifier saga yet.
Yeah, I have no thoughts because I haven't really seen any of that stuff or know much about it. But my question is, when are you going to bully Ko into clicking your link?
Yeah, Cole. You need to do is
Hit that link, motherfucker.
Just hit the link.
Hit that link, motherfucker.
Okay, Mike. I will hit it.
Right?
Yeah, I wait for him.
For the support. Appreciate everyone. Geekzip, you wanted the smoke on your live stream, man, from what I saw. Holy shit. I've only seen you get that pissed at Brent. Like, I've never seen you fucking get mad at anybody else.
Yeah, Geek, if you want to hit the link, go for it. You want to talk about it. That'll be a great conversation.
You're just gonna get Geek all fired up again, and he's just gonna start going off.
Sorry to say, but Ben's phone.
Oh, sorry about that. He's literally like, but that makes for good content. So Geekzip should definitely click the link. You know,
Yeah.
I don't deal with ignorance very well. Well, you should click the link and give your thoughts. Since Rudy reacted to your stream, man, it'd really be perfect for him. You know, I'm not trying to make you.
You made it seem like I was a little bitch.
I'm not trying to make it seem like you're a little bitch for not clicking the link, but I got to call you out a little bit. I mean, I'm trying to come back and cause problems where I can, and who knows how active I'm going to be on the internet.
My 1 year wedding anniversary, guys. Oh, okay. That's your excuse. Okay.
Nah, good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
That's not true.
Geekzip, you want to come up with us because
I really missed us. I just wanted to know what he was thinking about.
you missed me. That's why you want to click the link, but it's all right.
It's all right. It's cool,
Well, let's ask the chat. Does the chat have any questions for you or me?
Well, I got 2 people want to come up.
Oh, you're gonna kick me down. All right.
No. We're gonna have Dominant if you want to go up. Oh. Not yet. Or Brent Fam.
Hi. Hi. I'm sure there's people. I heard. I know why I was kicked off. I trust me, Rudy. You need to run a challenge. I understand.
Oh, you were kicked off?
Yeah, Rudy said there's a time limit. Rudy, you think I'm that stupid? Come on now.
Yep.
Hey, you picked the link.
No, Rudy, look. This is a nuanced discussion. When I have the people I have this discussion with are people that are actually in these productions. Janisha Adams Ginyard, you look her up. She is the part of the Dora Milaje in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Falcon the Winter Soldier. She was the Pandaverse Cartman in South Park Into the Pandaverse, mocking the propaganda that is in entertainment. And Aerostream wants to pretend that I have an issue with women in general, or this issue of women being in leadership. No, I have issues with Kamala Harris. I actually went to her event to protest the hypocrisy about Roe v. Wade and having it codified. It's not because she's a woman, it's because she's a corrupt politician who plays softball with the Democrats, not because she's a woman. I have issues with the Red Ranger. This is a nuanced discussion. If the new Red Ranger is going to be a Jason Lee Scott or intend to be a direct remake of Day of the Dumpster season 1, all that kind of stuff, there's an issue. But if she's her own character, there is no problems. But there's a nuance, and this idea of Little Mermaid being a mythical creature, no, it's an issue of being a remake of the animated movie. When Disney established that is how Ariel looks, when you make a remake of something, people expect the Disney princesses to look similar. If Princess Tiana was replaced by an Asian woman, this is not going to fly because she is presented as a Black woman. She's one of the best Disney princesses, by the way, because she shows strength in ways that aren't commonly presented. So I hear this, and then I don't understand how often you get laid. How is that relevant to discussion of propaganda and entertainment? Actually, I do know, but I don't even want to get into that discussion. That was mentioned in the stream, by the way. It's just ridiculous. This is a common discussion on certain platforms we won't discuss tonight. And so if people want to continue to pretend my argument is something different, that's okay. But the box office numbers, they speak for themselves. Little Mermaid lost money, net loss. Snow White remake, net loss. Look at the new live action Tangled movie. They looked at the box office number and said, we can't continue this anymore. We're gonna follow the animation of Tangled, and the casting is outstanding. So this idea about the acolyte, the director was pushing. This was a central part of her press tour, the gayness of Star Wars. This was never presented in the original series or the prequels. The LGBT community, these issues need to be discussed in entertainment. It's done outstandingly in Jessica Jones, showing strong people in the LGBTQ community in leadership roles. That is why Jessica Jones was the first defender to be in Daredevil Born Again. It wasn't Luke Cage or Iron Fist. It was Jessica Jones, and there's a reason for this. So you guys can miss me with this. Oh, you hate women leadership role. No, it is the way the propaganda that's being pushed. And if people can't see it, I guess it's hard for people to see propaganda in entertainment and social media. It's a very hard thing to discuss and to see, but it is staring you right in the face. And that is why there's backlash with Kathleen Kennedy. When she does panels, she has to have a special moderator so she doesn't get asked the tough questions. You see this at Star Wars Celebration. So there's a difference between making stories about strong women and trying to push an agenda. And a lot of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, propaganda. Acolyte, propaganda. Ahsoka, outstanding TV series, has a second season. Jessica Jones, 3 seasons, and she is in Daredevil Born Again, the first Defender. So there's a nuance in here. People want to ignore it to try to attack me because they can't attack the actual argument. So that's what I want to say. Well, but that's the issue. That's the issue, that nerd culture is toxic. That's his entire argument. That because we are addressing what you guys are discussing, and he is discussing the propaganda that is being pushed. That is what he's discussing. That is why I'm talking about it. And if you guys want to say that I'm off topic or I like to go on different platforms and hate, that's because that's the topic that's presented. I see this on Duststream. People do this all the time. They try to attack me because they don't like what I'm saying, so they say I'm a hater or I talk about things all the time. No, this is the discussion of your stream, Rudy. You talked about the argument between Geek Sip and Nerd Culture is Toxic, the propaganda that Nerd Culture is Toxic is trying to explain. I think some points I agree with, some points I vastly disagree with. But The main point he's trying to say is there's propaganda being pushed, and you guys maybe you don't see it, or you do see it, but you want to pretend that that's not there, or you don't like what I'm saying, so you try to attack me in different ways. But that's fine. But the box office numbers, they speak for themselves. Acolyte canceled. So Kathleen Kennedy stepping down. Come on now.
All right. What do you think about all this stuff?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think everybody's the argument is, so let me get this straight. The argument is people are upset about a female Red Ranger leader. Is that the argument?
At first, yeah.
Yeah, first, yes. So that's the argument Nerd Culture is Toxic is bringing up. But I've heard him talk about this before, and while I disagree with his delivery, like the tone he takes, which a lot of people they can, I feel like the point he is making is that if you're gonna say that she's like Jason Lee Scott, then there's an issue here. But if she's her own character, there's no issue. And if people still want to take issue with it, then, you know, people take issue with different things. I would disagree with them, but, you know, there is propaganda being pushed.
What's Geek?
Oh, okay. Bye, Geek Sip. See you later.
I'm out. Wife time. Much love, guys. F off, Brent.
Oh man. You know,
I think that there can be a female Red Ranger.
Yes, absolutely.
I think there can be a female Green Ranger. I think.
Could you imagine, Dust, though, if they said that they did the remake of Mighty Morphin Season 1 and made Tommy Oliver a woman?
They did that on Unworthy.
No, I'm talking about an official production. Unworthy is the future. I mean, obviously, that's not the same thing. If the official Season 1 and they made a remake and said that Tommy Oliver is a woman, or they may, you know, or there are issues here because you are claiming it's a remake of Season 1. Now, if they change it completely and said that this is Jessica, like Johnson or something, a new character, taking the mantle, I have no issue with that. But if you're going to say that Tommy Oliver is now a woman, I think this is problematic. I'm sorry. And if people want to claim that's hating on women, then this is a problem. Because I'm not saying that women can't be in leadership roles, but what I'm saying is that when you swap the gender or race of something that's already established, then people are going to take issue with it. And I think that's the point Nerd Culture is Toxic is making. Now, he may also say that female leaders, if they're poorly written, but it's being forced, that's a whole nother discussion. You know, but we're talking about when you change genders, when you change the gender of something, people are going to take issue with it. And Unworthy can write whatever he wants. I've heard stories about him too. But we're talking about the people who own the rights of Power Rangers, which I am currently I believe it's Hasbro. Unless there's a story where they sold it off again, I don't know. But if they choose to make Tommy Oliver a girl, they make Kimberly a guy. This is called gender swap. This is and the people are gonna say you have to accept this because this is the modern time. I'm sorry, no. Kimberly being a guy, that's not going to be. People aren't going to take well to this. Now, if they made him a whole different person, like Aaron, like as a guy, like a whole, and he wore the pink suit, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that's what I think. But look, and that's probably not a good name because considering the drama that's going on. But it's just kind of like that is. I think that's what Nerd Culture is he's trying to say. And people, they want to shift the argument. They do this with me on other platforms. This is nothing new. This is why Star Wars, the future of Star Wars, people are pessimistic because of direction when you have people like Kathleen Kennedy at the helm. It's a yeah. So, and Geeksip, he can come up on here and argue with me about this, but he knows. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Of course, nothing new. It's nothing new.
Hang on, Geeksip. If I could give you a little bit of advice, because would you say it's your wife's 1 year or it's your anniversary? I would suggest because Brent is just going to keep firing you up. I would just bounce out of here unless you wanted to come up and argue with him. This is just friendly advice because I know Geeksip enough that you push his buttons enough, he's gonna get fired up, and I don't necessarily want that right now.
Right, of course, but this is this is the topic. This is going on at conventions as well. This is you will see this. This was at a convention last year in Texas I went to. Sequel trilogy Acolyte. None of them were present because of the fandom, the passionate fans. They understand, like, they don't want propaganda being pushed because that's the whole essence of Star Wars. Then how about you go to another stream then?
No.
But well, anyway, you're showing me these comments, Rudy. I don't know why they keep popping up, but I mean, I address whatever comes at me. So yeah, it's a discussion. I don't think nerd culture is toxic. I don't know if it's some of his stuff I disagree with, but the main point he's stating, this is, if you go to conventions and you have this discussion on the con floor, this is a discussion I've had a discussion with the guy the lady who played Panderverse Cartman, the South Park episode that mocks the propaganda, and she agrees with me that because there's a difference between having strong women in leadership roles and pushing propaganda.
Right, let me put you in whore now. I got someone else.
Oh God. Probably for the sake of your channel, but you should drop me down just for your.
He says,
dude,
Domini, what's up, my dude?
Hey, no, I was actually trying to get Brent up here too because I was gonna ask him like a question. That's kind of why I came back. I mean, it's like nothing crazy or whatever, but I just kind of wanted to ask him like how I guess he felt about like gender bent cosplays, because when you're doing cosplay, obviously you're not in the series, you're not replacing, you're just kind of being a fan and I guess dressing up as the opposite gender. Well, not necessarily you're, I guess, gender bending, just because like I am part of the community or whatever, and I have seen like a lot of cool Wonder Woman gender bend. Also, like I've done it myself for Halloween. I've never posted or anywhere or anything like that, but I've done Wanda Maximoff as the Scarlet Witch, gender bent, so, and that's kind of, if I was to like actually take it seriously, as far as like cosplaying, that's probably something that I'd probably want to do. So I just would want to see like how Brent would take it, or like what his opinion would be on that, just because I mean, that's technically just cosplaying. It's not, I'm not replacing anyone. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what you think.
I think this is crazy.
Right? I know. I was like, I mean, I'm not going to like get too excited about it and like, cancel Brent or like, get myself riled up like that. But it's interesting, because, and like where these opinions come from too. Just because I don't know, like to me, it's like the hate that some of these woke things, I guess, per se, get, like, I don't understand. It's like these people exist, whether you like it or not. I mean, that's a whole different conversation, but I mean, they're not gonna stop existing just because You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Because I
Right.
am kind of ready to see like different. Because what was it on the movie, the last live action movie that they did for Power Rangers? Wasn't it the Yellow Ranger? Like, was she bi? Was she gay or something? What was it? Was it implied?
With Power Ranger, the last season?
Not the last season. The movie, the live action movie they made.
Oh,
The
with
2017.
what's it? With Becky G and
Yeah, or something. Yeah. Wasn't the Yellow Ranger like implied to be like LGBT or something? Or am I just remembering things incorrectly?
I don't know. Been a while. I watched the 17.
No,
movie.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
But that's always kind of been like my whole thing. Like it's always been like a taboo of like, because even we know David Yost is LGBT, but when you hear all the stuff that he went through on the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger season, you know, it's a lot, and I do feel bad, you know, being in the community as well. So, and even what was it, the last appearance that he did in Once and Always? I mean, to me,
Yeah.
I was hoping that they would kind of rectify that, but they didn't.
He was the
So-
last season of Donald Ferry. The
Yeah,
last
but
season.
he wasn't implied to be LGBT, and that was my whole thing. Where like I wanted them to rectify it in that way, to where I mean, I obviously, you know, we're not up to that level of like obviously showing a kiss or like showing a partner, but like a phrase of implying that oh he's LGBT or like you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
but I get it.
Well,
We live in a world. We live in a society.
Because I know a lot of guys are cosplaying. 'Cause I went to like Anime Expo, the biggest con in LA, and a lot of male dress as female characters, like they're fairy anime. Like that's cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and it is. Just because you know people should have the freedom to do you know whatever they
Yeah.
want, especially like if they gravitate towards a certain character. There's nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah, like I would say for Demon Slayer, I like Mexico. You know, like what's the villain's name? Like or Akashi or like anybody. I forgot his name. The villain's name for Demon Slayer. I forgot his name. It's been a while. His name. I need to watch
No,
it.
I feel that. My friend is really obsessed with Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I like anime, but I'm more of like a nostalgic 90s anime. I love Death Note. I'm not sure if you guys know what Wolf Reigns is, but it's a really good anime from the 90s.
Yeah.
But some of the newer animes, I'm kind of not really there for that.
Well, let me
That's
bring
cool.
Brent back up. You answer your question.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi. So, yeah, I heard your. Yeah, I see these. There's nothing wrong with cosplaying because cosplaying is not. You are showing love for a friend. I do cosplaying too, and there's nothing wrong with cosplaying. But if you're gonna use, say that I have an issue with cosplaying, that's not. People can cosplay whatever they want. There's nothing wrong with that. But the issue I have is when you take an existing IP and then you say something is an actual remake, and this is done by Disney to rake in the dough, because there have been remakes, iterations of Snow White and the Huntsman, with I think it's with Chris Hemsworth and Charlize Theron and those actors. They made there's nothing wrong with that because they never claimed to be a remake of the animation. They created another universe, and those movies are pretty good. I mean, they weren't the best. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was Kristen Stewart's performance. I don't know, but I think it was okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because they never claimed to be a remake of the live action, and they couldn't do it because they're not Disney. I don't think. Although they might have had to get permission. On the remake for Snow White, on the other hand, claimed to be a remake, and they did it to rake and try to make money. And when you strip away essential elements of Snow White, the color of her skin is an aspect of her story. Her interactions with Grumpy is what makes her a legendary Disney princess. They strip all those things away to make her this strong, rebellious woman. And if this was an original story, there's nothing wrong with that. The movie, I didn't see the movie, but it was received very poorly. It would still suck, but at least it's not trying to push propaganda. And that is the difference. And if people want to call me whatever names they want, then that's fine. But there is a difference between making a woman a strong leader and pushing propaganda. And so if there's any disagreement with that, then we could discuss that. So.
No, I feel that. I feel where you're kind of saying like, oh, it's propaganda, but I think everything is propaganda. Like if you kind of look it into the literal sense, like everything is propaganda. Like I remember growing up, you know, seeing like heteronormative things and like straight couples even be on kids shows, and that's propaganda. Like that's just kind of reinforcing, I guess, what society deems as like. So not that I have an issue, but it's like if you're gonna say one thing is propaganda, like don't just kind of harp on it, because if you really think about it, everything is propaganda. So
Right. But you're changing stories to push. This is the issue people have. Of course, there's most of these movies, all our media, entertainment, social media. You look on certain YouTube platforms, it's all propaganda. They're all pushing their narratives. This is not what I have issue with. But when you change something, at least make it like Jessica Jones, for example. You think the people at Marvel, they wanted to push a certain narrative? Absolutely. But it was done to push a story. This is the difference. But
but I'd argue that, okay, so I never saw Jessica Jones or The Defenders or even Daredevil, the Netflix or whatever. I've only seen in its entirety Daredevil, the Disney Plus or whatever. So there's been 2 seasons now.
There's been a total of 5 Born Again, 3 seasons of Daredevil, and then 2 seasons of Born Again.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
But that's what I'm saying. So Born Again, that's the only thing I've seen. And I remember these last few episodes, because it's the finale, I saw Jessica Jones, and up until just now that you brought it up that she's LGBT, I would have not known, because it's not, I don't want to say that, oh, she's not propaganda and she's not, you know, exuding LGBT, but I mean, and those people exist. I'm not saying like everybody has to be like super flamboyant or like super butch or anything like that, but I mean, so what I'm saying with that is that the critiques that you're having and putting Jessica Jones as an example, to me, being part of the community, like that's very far few in between. Like she kind of like Billie Eilish. So Billie Eilish right now is getting a lot of flack because she brought up her whole persona of like Billie Eilish, and like she even has this song where she says, one of her most famous songs is talking about eating her for lunch. But then right now she's in a very committed, loving relationship with the man. So a lot of people are like, so were you just using the community, or was it just kind of a staple, like, you know? And so yeah, I mean,
all right, guys. I want to ask you what your opinion of this situation. No comment.
Got me halfway paying attention because I'm doing.
I mean, Rudy, this was the discussion of your stream. It's not like I brought this out of the blue. Like this was very a passion between Geeksip and Nerd Culture. This was the essence of what they were discussing. And if I mean,
here's what I'll say, because everybody's talking about like female Red Rangers and then people's sexualities and whatever. I don't think any of that shit matters.
No.
I don't think any of that shit matters. You can be whoever the freaking hell you want to be.
Yeah.
And whatever. Like that's just I'm pretty laid back. Like I don't really give a fuck about anything. really, you know. And to see people get heated and argue about things like that, to me, I don't see the point. Oh, you want to
Then go do another stream, Dust.
do another stream? I probably will.
Why not?
Why should I do
I mean, at least you're not telling me to get over it.
No, should I do it?
About that's causing real problems already.
Causing real problems.
I should do a stream that says I pissed Brent Pham off without even trying. Like, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
You haven't seen me pissed off.
No, I haven't. Nobody's really seen me pissed off either.
Right.
And why would they? Like, honestly, like, it's not good for your health. Like, because that's me too. Like, you'll never see me like blowing off, you know.
Dynamite not blowing off.
No, exactly. And you would think because of my name, but it's like, no, dude, I'm not. It's not worth it. Like, it really isn't. I listen to your opinion. I have my opinions, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, you need to get laid. You need this. You need that. No, because it's really not worth it. Like, it's not. It isn't. And also, like, I mean, I don't know any of y'all like that. Like, we just know like the streams and like the Henry verse of it all. But like, half of the shit that we say here, if you saw me in person, you would not, or vice versa, I wouldn't be. You know what I mean? So
actually, people do discuss this because when you're at like, a lot of the Star Wars actors, they go to the conventions, and a lot of times you want to talk about upcoming projects. Like in Philadelphia, they're talking about The Acolyte, and there were rumors of people discussing like, oh, I don't want to see it because what the director said on her press tour, like there's going to be and all this kind of stuff, and then Kathleen Kennedy might have her hand in it. So people are just when it comes because these things are being presented in future projects, and we already know what the previous Star Wars work is. And when people talk about the future works, it does come up from time. I've had the discussions in person with people, so it does come up from time to time. Like if you want to talk about, let's see, the new Mandalorian Grogu movie, I think it's gonna be a good movie. We'll see. I mean, it's not. I heard Kathleen Kennedy's not going to be at the helm. I don't think she had influence on it. So I think it's like Dave Filoni. So I think it'll be a good movie. No, changing stories and stuff. If they stick with season 1 Mando, I think it'll be a great movie. I think.
Yeah.
But these are discussions people are having. So you know, we're like nerds like that, I guess.
Well, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I want to keep Dust a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
There, Dominite. All right, Dust.
Designing this website, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Rudy, you should I should send you a link to this this website. You could probably have your own little, because you know we make all sorts of like AI images and shit. You could probably make some stickers and mugs and shit too, and maybe someone will buy something, you know.
True. I need to make my cartoon character. I need to draw out, and I'm gonna scan it and work on Photoshop, scratch it out, make it clean.
It's cool. What are people saying in the chat?
Geek the last one. That's it. Yeah, so stream was pretty good today.
Yeah, man. It was a good stream. I don't know who else is streaming. I know Ray was streaming earlier.
Yeah, Ray was streaming earlier.
I don't think anyone from the paranormal side was streaming tonight. So I don't know. I don't know what anyone else is doing right now.
Cole is probably
He's hungover. I messaged him. He's nursing a fucking hangover right now.
Oh, mate. He been drinking too much. But guys, I just want to get you back.
He needs something.
He probably gonna drink later, playing video games.
Yeah, he probably will.
Well, wait, today's Sunday. Today's Sunday over there, so yeah. Well, I want to close the stream up.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta figure out this damn website before it drives me nuts.
All right. See you in the art.
Yep, I'll probably see you in VC.
All right. Peace.
Later.
Let me close it up with this. Continue with the song.
I'm the weight, I'm the ghost you can't escape. Only in me,
It never fades.
only in me.
The mess you made.
You try to
Well, it was like, wait, let me go full blast. Well, it was a crazy stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Remember, like, comment, share. See you on the next video. It's over. But I'm going to continue playing this song. And remember, like the stream, yo. I'm out.
hide, but I still see everything lives only in me.
Yeah, you say you didn't know, but you knew from the start. Every crack in the mirror came straight from your heart. You play the victim, point fingers, rewrite the scene. But the truth don't vanish, it just hides in between. Every lie that you told, every mask that you wore, got you pacing in circles, still knocking on the same door. Try to bury the past, but it's stuck in your chest. Even silence gets loud when you're fighting yourself.
Only in me.
Yeah, die for me, brother.
You don't know what you've seen,
Love one another.
but it's never what it seems.
So lie for me, brother.
Hide behind the cover.
When everything breaks,
You run from each other. No one's ever truly good. No one's ever truly evil. We do things you never should. And we're never really equal. No one's ever truly good. No one's ever truly evil. We do things we never could.
still pretending we're all people. Take your best shot, go ahead, release pressure. All that anger just turns into a stretcher. Carrying weight that you never addressed. Now it's living in your lungs, now it's stuck in your breath. Propaganda in your head, got you lost in the spin. Calling me out, but you're hiding your sin. You built this fire, now you're feeling the heat. But the truth don't die, it repeats, it repeats.
You point your finger, but it comes back to you. Only in me,
It never fades,
only in me.
the mess you made.
No man is good,
No man is free.
we carry shadows. Only in me, only in me, only in me, only in me.
Yeah. The night's alive again. Feel it under my skin. Yeah. Something in the dark is calling out my name. Every time the sun crumbles, then I feel the change. Heartbeat racing like a fire in my veins. Every moment turning pages in the flames. Electric in the air, feel the tension rise. City lights reflecting deep inside your eyes. Lost between the shadows and the skyline glow. This is where the broken hearts ignite the show. I feel the energy burning inside of me. We're gonna set this free tonight. Let's light it up tonight. Like a meteor burning through the sky. We won't fade into the night. With diamonds in the dark, we're gonna shine. Light it up tonight. Let the fire in our souls collide. We won't fall without a fight. So light it up tonight. Yeah. So light it up tonight. Yeah. Turn the lights low, feel the bass in your chest. Every doubt in my head getting laid to rest. We were stuck in the shadows, living half alive. Now we're breaking through the dark just to finally rise. See the sparks in the sky like a signal flare. Every voice in the crowd saying we're still here. Every scar, every loss, turn the spark to a flame. Now the whole world's burning when they scream our name. We were lost in the noise, trying just to survive. Now the sound of the night makes the moment ignite. So we strike like lightning when the beat drops down. Turn the fear into fire when the world shuts down. The energy breaking the chains in me. We're gonna set this free tonight. Let's light it up tonight. Like a meteor burning through the sky. We won't fade into the night. With diamonds in the dark, we're gonna shine. Light it up tonight. Let the fire in our souls collide. We won't fall without a fight. So light it up tonight. Your eyes shining through the night. Your voice pulling me to the light. My head keeps spinning. The world keeps shifting. But we won't disappear. Let's light it up tonight. Like 1,000 stars across the sky. We won't fade into the night. We're burning brighter every time. Light it up tonight. Let the darkness finally ignite. We won't fall without a fight. So light it up tonight. Yeah.
Meet GP.